live to the TVN pregame show. I'm Mary Claire Zacharias alongside Sal Valera, Graham Warner, Josh Mills, and Zach Wolzen. We will be previewing the fourth round matchup as the 16th Thunder go up against the top seed Basehor-Linwood. Thank you for tuning in to this pregame show. The game will be a radio broadcast instead of video broadcast, but thank you for still tuning in. Last week, the Thunder earned the 45-41 win over Mill Valley as Hornback got the game-winning rushing touchdown in the final seconds. The Thunder are now 10-1 and look to have the chance to play for the state title in Emporia the day after Thanksgiving. Zach, I'm going to start with you. There's a lot of hype around this game. Travis Kelce on the sidelines, jam-packed Marion Stadium. How did the Thunder come away with the victory over the Jaguar?
You know, it kind of accumulates all the stuff we've put together on the field all season. You know, like we have been building up, looking for that perfect full game to play to come out with a win in a game like this. Finally did it, and because of it, it's like the biggest win in program.
It was just about working together as a team. You know, I'd been emphasizing all season playing 4 quarters of St. James football. We finally did that. I know the defense looked really, really shaky at times. Actually, they looked really shaky the entire game. But you know what? They did the best that they could. They really gave themselves the best effort, and they really did. I felt like they continued to pull throughout the game, and you didn't really see them get fatigued. I really did feel like they were doing the best they could do for the entire game up against a really, really good offense. And so that'll just be something to capitalize on looking towards the next week of, okay, how can the defense improve? And I really think that they can. But offensively, 4 quarters of St. James football on both sides of the ball, and offensively, it was an absolute masterclass in the game.
Absolutely. Piggybacking off of that, they really made sure that they capitalized off of Mill Valley's very few mistakes. Like that bad punt that set up the game-winning drive, that was probably what gave us that touchdown drive right there. We got set up just around midfield, and the offense stayed composed, picked up that 4th down conversion that was super clutch by Hornback, and got the touchdown to win the game. But yeah, just capitalizing off of such a good team's very few mistakes is what you need to do, which is what they did against Aquinas the week prior.
Yeah, I mean, St. James just showed up. They made the plays when they were needed. The offense obviously looked amazing. Defense with the people on the field, like you said, they were a little shaky, but again, you weren't missing some of those key starters. But, I mean, they showed up for 4 quarters. They made the plays when they were needed most. It was a great game.
Yeah, absolutely. The Thunder extend their winning streak to 9 in this one. There are 8 lead changes in the largest lead with only 6 points. The Thunder were led by Jake House the night after committing to EKU, where his brother Jackson plays, put up 4 touchdowns on only 13 carries. Graham, how can House continue to dominate each time he gets the ball in his hands?
You know, House's job is to be positive for the team, because sometimes he sets up the passing game, sometimes he takes it himself. Like 4 touchdowns last week, it was his night. But the week prior and the week before that against like Shawnee Heights, he was really only there to set up the passing game, get those quick runs up the middle when you need them, and then set up the plays downfield. And he really just had his night, like I said. 4 touchdowns, very impressive. But this offensive line is really just setting it up for him on the left side and the right side, because these guys are just dogs all around the field, and including Josh. Good job last night, or the other night.
Thank you.
But yeah, Jake House just finding holes in the defense and in the offensive line. It's just crucial.
Go ahead, Phil.
Sorry. So, I mean, House was just, I said it in our pregame script that we did. House is a beast. He's hard to bring down. He'll open up all types of the game, and if he gets out in the open field, I mean, he's one of those guys that if he's got enough green space, he's going to take all of it and then some. He does a great job of always falling forward, is what I notice. Even in like those times when he gets stopped on the line, he always makes sure to fall forward and get those few extra yards. So I think he's just a beast. EKU is lucky to have him next year, but he's not done yet. He's got 2 more games.
I really do think that St. James Academy, like you said, we're really talking about the run game. What is Jake House's role? I think Jake House's role in every single situation is to open up that passing game, and he's such a good running back that he can really make it his own game at times. But like you said, Graham, lots of credit to the offensive line. They were up against a really, really good front last week, and they continued to capitalize on opportunities, come off the ball hard, come off the ball low, take the correct first steps. Every single fundamental that offensive line coaches really critique and put emphasis on was clear that the Thunder were doing last week. I think that's the reason that Jake House had so much success. And, I mean, it really, really shows. John Hornback had, I think, 306 passing yards He only had one touchdown, but when you have Jake House opening it up, all you need is for Hornback to get him into the red zone, then you just punch him with the run game. I mean, it really just could not be stopped.
Yeah, going back to the beginning of the season, Jake House has just been a fantastic, season-changing addition for the Thunder this season. And the way he plays as a running back is unique in how, he complements our spread passing game by spreading the field horizontally in the run game. He always looking to get to that sideline, and it really just makes it so hard for defense because then you just hit him with, an ISO play, and it's hard to defend.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, Josh, John Hornback had 308 passing yards and then 101 rushing yards, seeing him dual threat athleticism. Josh, once again, we're seeing Hornback. The lights are never too bright for him, showing up when it counts. What makes him such a threat to opposing defense? Because they have to expect the run and obviously the pass.
Well, I think that something that's really, really unique about John Hornback, like you said, is his dual threat capability. You look at piece of dual threat. I mean, it really just is the perfect storm of components that is just it's impossible to game plan for. And something that I think I like that you said about the different weapons. I look at a guy like Preston Canzoneri or Pecans in the Blue Valley North game that they did a really, really good job of covering up Alec Jett, and Preston Canzoneri was like, okay, fine, I'll answer the call. He had 2 touchdowns that game and just a couple critical third down conversions. We just have the guys, and it's impossible to stop.
And I want to piggyback off that. I was going to talk about Pecans in the receiving core section. Yeah, he gets overlooked quite a lot. He had 3 or 4 clutch time receptions last week against Mill Valley. He was kind of the safety valve of John Hornback in those late game situations where he didn't really want to throw a risky ball. But yeah, he's just there. He's in open field, and he's going to make the reception whenever you need it. And against Northwest earlier in the season, he was definitely that safety valve guy and just ended up getting in the end zone.
Yeah, I think as far as Basehor-Linwood goes, will the Thunder overlook them? At this point in the season, I think it's all or nothing because I think there's nothing more to overlook. It's you win this game and you go to state, or you don't win this game. And especially considering the game we just won out here, you got to think to yourself, this team has no lack for motivation whatsoever. We know how to beat Basehor. We've done it before. But just like that, I mean, we've beaten Basehor 4 of the last 5 years in the playoffs. They probably hate us. This is their Super Bowl, undoubtedly. So
I like what you were saying about beating Basehor 4 of the past 5 times. If you draw first blood at St. James Academy, if you get an offensive stop or a defensive stop, or like I said, draw first blood on offense, that adds a seed of doubt into Basehor-Linwood's mind because they know that they've been beat by us 4 out of the past 5 years. And so there is a part of them that probably thinks that they can't beat St. James Academy. You have to capitalize on top of that. As hungry as they are, as much as they hate us, it's what makes teams like Aquinas so successful that Aquinas will just go out and they know how to play an opponent's fear factor. And so like you said, it's just about staying hungry. There is no small game anymore. It's either all or nothing, state championship, or go home.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's turn our attention to Basehor-Linwood, the number 1 seed in the 5A bracket. They're coming off a 31-7 win over the 5 seed Leavenworth. Bobcats led by senior quarterback Carson Dixon, who has 1,776 passing yards and 617 rushing yards. Another dual threat in the backfield. And we're seeing nothing we haven't seen before, dual threat quarterback. Zach, what is St. James' point of attack to contain this offense?
Well, going back to the Basehor game from last year, I'm sure a lot of you remember, they execute their offense at a high level. They can run the ball pretty effectively. At least they did against us last year. And they're really good with their quick passing game and just moving down the field in tempo. So being able to, as Josh said, get those early stops and kind of execute on offense, kind of cushion a small lead that we could just kind of ride for the rest of the game.
I mean, I think we saw this in Basehor's win last week over Leavenworth. They really got out. They got a couple scores up, and then Leavenworth just couldn't really come back. If we can just do that against Basehor, open up a lead that looks insurmountable, 21-3, 21-7, just kind of open up a gap that we can have a little bit of a safety net. So if the offense makes a mistake, which they don't usually, or the defense just lets one score in, we still have time. We can rely on the rest of these guys to make a stop or get a crucial touchdown to keep that lead. So putting a safety net in between, like you said, it's going to be huge.
Absolutely. And you have to score points to win a football game. But I think the linebacker core needs to not let that running back or quarterback get past them in those read option situations. Just like last week with Max Piva and Blake J. Whenever they got open, it was guaranteed 25 yards plus, like almost every time. So if those linebackers can be consistent and make conservative tackles and have people around them that can help them make those tackles, I think we're going to go a long way just because we can contain them in those third down situations instead of letting them get those big gap plays.
Alrighty. The Bobcats have a good receiving core with Nash Morrison and Roman Miller. Morrison has 879 receiving yards, including 15 off for Sal. I know you're a big fan of this Thunder defense. Who do you think is a threat on defense that can put a stop to these two early?
Well, firstly, for our offensive guys on the other side of the table, I love both sides of our team equally. But no, our defense, they have looked a little more worn out. Obviously, you've lost a few guys. Injury is setting in. Fatigue is setting in. But I think this defense, they've got enough determination to just kind of hold on. I know that when you're missing a few guys, you always look like, oh, this defense isn't really seeming like at full strength. They're not going to be ready for us, so we're just going to come out and beat them. This Thunder defense, not that way. They are going to say, we're missing some guys, but we're strong. We're still stronger than you. We're going to come out. We're going to get you. We're going to stop. We're going to give this offense every chance to open up a lead, and it's not going to, if you want to score, it's not going to be easy. And with two good receivers, I mean, our secondary showed up with our kind of linebacker and D-line just kind of looking a little more fatigued. Our secondary has shown up, and they've made those.
So I really think that it's going to have to come down to the front seven, or whatever front we're in. I'm just going to say front seven, go with it. It has to be a good football game that we execute well. We focus on the fundamentals, because you have to have every guy on the field swarming to the football. You have to be playing hard. And frankly, like you said, last week, our front seven didn't look good at all. They gave up 40 points, basically. And I think that that's the general consensus, too. Wouldn't you say, among the guys on the defensive side of the ball? Coach Denton knows that. He's very aware of that. All the defensive guys know that. So, there's really no point in criticizing it any further, because they know that. They're going to take that into account. You know what? They're going to be hungry as ever to come out and prove, yeah, we're still a good defense. We can still, stop the run. And it doesn't matter how big the guys are across the line. We're going to throw to the football. We're going to play smash mouth football.
Yeah, in the backfield is sophomore running back Gavin Mitchell, who averages 7 yards per carry and has 14 rushing touchdowns on the year. Graham, how can Thunder stop the running game, the strong running game?
Like I said previously, linebacker play is going to be huge in this one. On the outside and in the middle with Boydston, Sealing, those guys, etc. They got to make their tackles, be conservative, and have those guys around them to really just be a magnet to the ball. And you don't necessarily have to try to force turnovers. You just have to make those tackles behind the line to gain and just be consistent. And also in the secondary, if they do choose to try to open up the passing game, you got to be conservative. You got to play the ball and the receiver. You got to kind of mix that up. I noticed that they've done some game plan changes, especially against Spring Hill. Burns with 2 picks because he played the ball more rather than the receiver, and that had been biting them earlier. So I like that adjustment, but just being conservative and not allowing any positive yardage, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the secondary has done a good job. They've kind of adjusted more rather than playing the receiver. Obviously, we've seen when they play the receiver, it's led to more mistakes, more pass interference. But when they've been playing the ball, like you said, Billy Burns just kind of, it felt like came out of nowhere and made those 2 interceptions against them. I think the secondary is going to need to step up, and I think they'll need, if this is a strong running core and if we do see a primarily run offense, they're going to need to be able to come out of the secondary and make those tackles. We saw Boydston obviously looked like he was playing coverage a little bit, but then had to just kind of swoop in and make those tackles when he was needed. So they're just kind of reading what the offense is going to do.
Yeah, kind of the additional storyline of the defense is like the defense doesn't really benefit from the depth that the offense has. So with some injuries that people have gone down lately, it's kind of just been like a puzzle trying to move people into place to find out what would be best successful for us. And I guess some of that couldn't come at a worse time, having to play Mill Valley. But they made the stops when they needed to. We executed, and we ended up winning that game. So I think it's all about carrying that momentum and just having a good showing on all sides of the ball next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Now looking on the defensive side of things for the Bobcats, they have Jacob Sharp and Charlie Peak, who combined for 206 total tackles and rarely miss any tackles. Zach, how can the Thunder offense continue to do what they have been doing all season to offset the good Baser defense?
Yeah, it all comes from the game plan on the offensive side of the ball. You know, looking in the pass game, running the ball strong, like just getting all of the things clicking on offense would really lead to success. And as Josh said, it's kind of just you got to instill that. You got to insert your dominance on base here because they're 11-0. They don't know what it's like to be down. They don't know what it's like to lose. They've had some close games with DeSoto and all, but if you could really come out the gate strong in the first quarter, first half, and like just let them know, then
first drive, yes,
yeah. So that's gonna be all it takes.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. They don't know what it's like to lose. So that even, I mean, I talked a little bit earlier about drawing first blood. That puts even more emphasis in it. Emphasis, I guess. That's the right word. That's the word I'm looking for. Holy cow, it's 8:30 in the morning. No, but that puts even more emphasis on that. You have to draw first blood. You have to make them panic. Get up 2 possessions. And see, it's probably a different football team. They're used to leading. They're used to winning. They probably don't know what that's like. That's going to be so important come tomorrow that we just emphasize or capitalize. There we go. I've used emphasize too many times. Capitalize on all of our opportunities offensively, and just absolutely from every phase of the ball, just kick some.
Absolutely, just dominate. Yeah.
When you hear about teams that are 11-0, and you see where they're just ahead by so much, you always want to get ahead. What does a team look like? What does an 11-0 team look like when they're down going into the fourth quarter? Baser haven't been in that scenario. We know what this team can do when they're down, when they are needed most going into the fourth. But we haven't seen that out of Baser. So if we can try to just get them in an uncomfortable situation, that is going to be key.
Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in to the TBN Live pregame show. I'm Mary Claire Zacharias alongside Sal Valera, Graham Warner, Josh Mills, and Zach Woolson, and we'll send it up at Basehor-Linwood. TBN Sports is proud to present the following broadcast of high school athletics.
You got to give 212%. Because just okay isn't good enough. Being just okay doesn't make you great. Being great takes faith. And brotherhood. Toughness.
And the K7 war is underway at Marion Stadium. Hornback takes the snap to Hollow Point fullback. House will get his first action of the game. And he'll get out to the left side. 40, 35, 30, 20. One man to beat. And he'll be grabbed out of bounds at the 8-yard line. He's getting some action here early in this one with just 20 seconds gone in the game. Hornback takes the snap. House with haste on the left side. Touchdown, St. James.
Hard work and sacrifice. For the Thunder, it is simple. Stop by stop, possession by possession, in the present every moment.
Hornback rolls out left. He looks to throw. He's got Kirkner. He throws to Jennings. That's wide open. Down to the 31-man beat. Down to the 10. He'll burn it. Touchdown, St. James. Exclamation point indeed. Alec Jett, your EKL receiving yards leader. Yet another counterplay for Kiva, and he'll run into the defensive line of the Thunder. inside the 10. He'll look to pitch. He'll roll out right. He's got some more room. Looking for a block. He'll take it himself. Plays out of man. Fights for the pylon. Blocking, maybe a handoff to House on the left side. And it is. House fighting his way to the right side. Bulldozing his way into the end zone and into a Thunder lead. Touchdown, St. James Academy. We're back. Rolls out right. Some trickeration. He'll fire back to Neeson on the left side. Neeson's going to fighting his way down to the 6. That is another Thunder first down. Horn back. It's House up the left side. He's trying to find some room. He'll find his way into the end zone once again. Touchdown, St. James Academy. With just 8 minutes left to go, the Thunder take yet another lead. Boyston going to punt this one away. It's a good punt from Boydston. That one will get across the midfield over the reception. That's a great punt from Boydston. It's going to bounce. And down to the 15-yard line is where the Jaguars will start this possession. Oh, somebody on the defense here. Blake J will take it himself up the right side. Sorry, left side. He'll be brought down by Boydston behind the line of scrimmage. At 10, you still have life, St. James defense. It's Jay once more. He'll be brought down by Burns at the line of scrimmage. That'll force a third down and long.
That was clutch from the defense.
And Rice comes back on the field. He's been making plays. Who's he going to tag out? Looks like McDermott.
That was huge for the St. James.
And a Eva in motion. It's Jay. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it himself. He'll be short. It'll be a fourth down and short. Punt formation, maybe a direct snap to Kiva. Jay will punt. That's not a good punt. Not a good punt. The St. James Thunder will take the ball at the 40-yard line. This is the biggest possession of any of these guys' lives. House in motion. He'll look to throw across the middle. It's decent and it's complete. It's a first down, St. James. Hornback takes it up the middle himself. He's got blockers. He'll fight for the first down.
First down.
First hunting when the defense gets set.
Not good for a St. James. First down.
Backfield with House. Hornback takes the snap. He'll roll out right. He's got a pivoted Neeson wide open. It's complete. He'll roll out right. He's going to take it himself. Will he get there? He'll be close.
Looks like he might be an inch short.
Now what do you do?
Oh, this is close. Graham, I don't know.
Hornback rolls out left. He's going to run it up the middle himself. And looks to be...
He got it. I think he got it.
It's going to be very close.
I think they might have to bring out the chains.
It's a first down for the Thunder. 47 seconds remain.
Guys, we are witnessing greatness.
We are witnessing greatness. And future history as Hornback takes the snap. Less pressure now. Out to Canzoneri, and it's complete on the sideline. That's a gain of about 4 or 5.
And he'll get out of bounds.
The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking.
He did not get out of bounds there. I thought
29
he did.
and ticking.
That was a good tackle. They don't have any timeouts either, guys.
Hornback.
They gotta play the sidelines.
No turnovers. House in motion. Hornback rolls out right. He's got running room. He's got an open field. 5 touchdown, St. James. John Hornback takes it himself to put these guys ahead in the impossible situation. It is 44 to 41 with 14 seconds remaining. John Hornback, you are that guy.
The big-time players make the big-time plays. And Sean Hornback has delivered St. James a crucial late touchdown.
Charleston giving chase. He'll leave it short. It's Kiva. It's a pitch play. And he'll be brought down Good evening, Thunder Nation, and welcome to 5A Sub-State Playoff Football. It's the Thunder of St. James versus the Bobcats of Basehor-Linwood High School. We are here at Basehor-Linwood High School. We're going to have a radio broadcast for you guys, so we'll be giving you play-by-play updates on this game. Hopefully the Thunder looking to advance to their first state championship appearance since 2021. Mary Claire, what do we got tonight?
Tonight is the semifinals where your St. James Academy Thunder look to punch their ticket to the state championship. They have traveled just 16 miles north on K7 to take on the undefeated top seed Basehor-Linwood, who enter at a perfect 11-0 on the season. The Bobcats are led by senior quarterback Carson Dixon with true dual threat capability, as he has 1,776 passing yards and 617 rushing yards. His main target is go-to Nash Morrison, who has hauled in 57 receptions for 879 yards, and Norman Miller, a dangerous red zone target with 5 touchdowns and 15 offers to his name. In the backfield, the sophomore Gavin Mitchell, who is explosive playmaking ability, racking up 14 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Thank you so much, Mary Claire, as we're kicking off this one. Looks like it'll be Boozer back for the Thunder. He'll take it up the left side, advance past the 10 to the 15, and he'll be brought down by a Bobcat at the 20-yard line.
Defensively, the Bobcats have Jacob Sharp anchors the front with 115 total tackles and 7 tackles for loss for this Bobcats defense. The Thunder are coming in motivated and with momentum with that huge win last week over Mill Valley, 45-41, and look to carry that into this week.
Thank you so much, Mary Claire, as the Thunder begin their first offensive drive from the 20-yard line. It'll be Hornback and House in the backfield. Tight set here, trips right. Motioning out to a wider set. Hornback in the shotgun, takes the snap. It'll be a handoff to House on the first play. He'll find his way up past the line of scrimmage. He'll be brought down after a gain of about 2 on the play.
Great job there from Jake House. Had a great week last week with 4 rushing touchdowns. He averages 108 yards rushing a game. A great player, just committed to EKU, where his brother Jackson plays. We really need a good game from him tonight.
Absolutely. Jake House, the backbone of this offense with Hornback. They've been putting up great numbers all year. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Thunder. Neeson in motion. Hornback takes the snap. He'll roll out right. He'll look to throw. He'll heave it, and it's caught by House at the 40. And he'll be brought down at the 43-yard line. Good receiving game action for Jake House on that one. He caught the little slant route on the right side there.
Yeah, I love seeing them get Jake House involved, especially in the passing game early. Only has 1 receiving touchdown on the season, but definitely has playmaking ability there as well, not just on the ground.
First down and 10. The Thunder running a little bit quicker offense here. Kirkner on the near side. Hornback takes the snap. It'll be a pitch out to right to House. He'll find his way past the line of scrimmage, and he'll be brought down after a gain of about 4.
Great job there once again from Jake House. All 3 of these offensive plays here for the Thunder all gone to Jake House, and that's for a reason. Great player out here for St. James. Also love getting 5 yards at least, Graham, every time they've gotten this ball, moving the sticks absolutely every time. Now they're at midfield.
No, absolutely. If you can gain positive yardage on any play, or on every play, you're going to be a good football team.
Especially early as well. Great to start this way. And they give it to House once again. He gets about 2 or 3 there. Come 3rd and short here for the Thunder offense.
The Thunder just across midfield at the 45 of Basehor-Linwood, pushing here early on.
Great to see the Thunder get 7 points off this first drive. That will be absolutely key, especially with this powerful Bobcats offense coming up next.
4 wide for Hornback. House in the backfield as well. Hornback takes the shotgun snap. Baser showing blitz. He'll fire out to Jet. It's complete up the right side, and he'll be brought out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That was a good throw there from Hornback.
Absolutely love seeing John Hornback throw that ball right there. Really poised in the pocket there. A little bit of pressure coming off that left side. He holds a 62% completion percentage on the season. That's John Hornback, the junior quarterback, stepping in the week 1 with Frankie Mangini's injury, and he's filled his spot really well.
House outright. John Hornback in the shotgun once more. Tries the hard count, fails. Canzanieri in motion right. Hornback takes the snap. He'll take it himself up the middle. It's a keeper for Hornback. He'll find his way into the defensive line of the Bobcats, and he'll be stopped in his tracks.
Yeah, that's just a great stop there from the Bobcats defense. All led there from Charlie Peak. Has 91 total tackles on this Bobcats defense. Strong player out here for Baser.
And still a gain of about 2 on the play. The Thunder find themselves at the 37 of Basehor-Linwood. Big third down here for the Thunder. Hornback in the shotgun once more. He'll look to throw. Never mind. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down in the backfield. That was a great tackle by number 42, McCoy Martin of the Bobcats.
That was just great read there from the Bobcats defense. Nothing John Hornback can do about it.
Yeah, McCoy just shot the gap between the left tackle and the left guard and brought down Hornback in his tracks before he can even make a move.
And it will be 4th down, and this Thunder offense is staying on the field. Love to see that early from the Thunder offense. I mean, you might as well in your own territory.
Hornback in the shotgun once more. Big 4th down to start this game.
Try to get him off, jump off sides. Will they get it? And it
looks like a level flag here. Yep. That'll make it a little bit closer, if not a first down.
Is offsides call there from Basehor-Linwood. It will be a first down here for St. James. We've seen that a lot all season, trying to get them jump off sides like all football teams do. Great choice, because then you'll just call a timeout if they don't, or you would actually go for it. But great job there from the St. James offense and coaching staff as well.
Absolutely. And maybe a little show of a flaw in the coaching staff on the other side as well. Hornback takes the first down snap, 5 wide. He'll fire out right to Neeson. It's complete after a gain of about 6. He'll be brought out of bounds. That was number 23, Lex Stanion of the Bobcats.
Great catch there from John Neeson. Luke Neeson, I apologize, getting out on that right side, getting a couple yards there. It'll be second down here for St. James in their own territory, about the 30-yard line.
Tighter set for the Thunder here on the left side. Canzaneri, Jett, and Kirkner all bunched up on the left side. Hornback takes the snap. It's a handoff to House up the middle, and he'll be brought down by the ankles. After a gain of about 3, they're down to the 30 now.
Loving to see the Thunder offense just plugging the ball all the way down the field, just using their run game, powerful run game with Jake House. But great catch there from John Neeson on that last play. Sorry, why do I keep calling him John? Luke Neeson has 470 total yards on the season and 3 touchdowns. Great player out here for St. James.
3rd and 4 for the Thunder. Hornback in the shotgun once more. He'll take the snap. He'll fire out right to a screen. It's Neeson. He'll fight his way forward. Did he get the first down? Looks like he will not. He'll be just short.
Yeah, just short there with Luke Neeson, but it looks like Thunder offense will stay on the field.
And
this
Puhala's
4th down.
coming in.
Seeing Gavin Puhala, sometimes we see him run it, but most of the time he's used as a blocker there. Who knows, maybe we'll see a quarterback run here, Graham.
Many options with Puhala in the backfield. Even Puhala could get a little touch here. 4th down and very short for the Thunder. Hornback hands off to House. He's trying to find his way through. He'll be close.
And I think he is short. He will be short, and Baser takes over on downs here into Thunder's territory. Really unfortunate there from the Thunder offense. Really like to see points coming off that drive, but just a better job there from the Baser defense.
Absolutely, Mary Claire. And the Bobcats will have their first offensive possession of the game after stuffing St. James on a 4th and very short run.
And now we're seeing Carson Dixon, dual threat capability, 617 rushing yards on the season with 1,776 passing yards. Great player out here, loves to run the ball, but can also throw it just as well with a 64% completion percentage.
Carson Dixon, it's a handoff early on to his running back, and he'll fall forward just past the line of scrimmage. That was number 24, Peter Rodriguez.
Yep, great job there from Peter Rodriguez, junior, number 24 in the backfield. 3 rushing touchdowns on the season, but like to use him a little bit more in the receiving game, especially when they go down to the red zone.
2nd and 8 here from the Bobcat 28-yard line. Dixon in the shotgun. Rodriguez right. Dixon will roll out left. He'll try to find his way forward. And he'll run out of bounds, being pursued by Boydston. He'll gain about 4 or 5 on the play.
And that he had to run out of bounds there because there was just great pressure there from that Thunder front on the defense. So great job there from the defense, forcing him to get out of bounds, only gaining about 1 or 2 yards.
Absolutely, and good discipline from Dixon, not throwing a bad ball there.
Absolutely.
Big 3rd down and 4 here for Basehor-Linwood early on. Dixon takes the snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take it himself. He'll run into the defensive line. He'll find his way forward for some more, and it looks like they got the 1st down.
Yeah, somehow makes his way through there at Thunder defense, and it looks like he will get that 1st down. Move the sticks here for the Bobcats early.
And Dixon just fought his way through the
Absolutely.
whole brunt of the St. James linebacker core on the left side to get up to the 41 for the 1st down.
Yeah, and for Basehor, St. James has always caused trouble for them in the playoffs, ending their season 4 of the last 5 years, including a 37-19 loss in the regional round last year. In that matchup, Basehor held a 2-point lead in the 3rd quarter before the Thunder took over. The Bobcats entered the semifinal at 11-0, seeking the program's first ever state championship berth. On the other hand, St. James is 1 win away from returning to the state final for the first time since 2021, like you said earlier, Graham.
And in the meantime, a run from Rodriguez was stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. Roman Miller, the 6'4" tight end, in now for the Bobcats. Dixon alone in the backfield, 5 wide. And he'll call Rodriguez back to his side. And Rodriguez in motion right now. He'll get the screen pass from Dixon. And it looks like he'll be brought down near the line of scrimmage, if not behind, by a plethora of Thunder defenders led by Puhala.
Once again, we're seeing them use that passing game in the backfield just like they like to do. Get out on that right side in a little bit of a flat zone, as you'd call it, but great read there for the Thunder defense.
Absolutely, and that's Carter Shotkoski out there.
Absolutely, great player out here for this Thunder defense, making big plays this season for them.
3rd down and 9 here for the Bobcats. You almost got a throw here.
Yeah, need a big stop. No
Dixon
blown coverages.
will throw. He'll fire up the middle. It's dropped by the receiver. That was number 1, Nash Morrison, with the drop. That'll bring up a 4th and 9 for Basehor-Linwood.
And that was just great coverage there from that Thunder defense. Nash Morrison is a great player out here. Like we said earlier, 57 receptions, 879 yards on the season. Has offers from Washburn and Benedictine. Great player out here. Also tall as well.
Absolutely. Morrison tried to find his way in the soft spot in the zone, but just couldn't reel it in on a bullet throw from Dixon in the middle of the field.
Yeah, now they're going to have to punt in the Thunder territory, which means short field that the Thunder can work with. Especially with the wind here tonight. It's blowing 10 miles per hour. I was out there pregame. Also slippery as well. It has been raining all day.
Zimmerman up for the punt, and this one's away. It's a booming punt. It'll be into the hands of Burns at the 20-yard line. And he'll be brought down behind where he caught the ball at the 15.
That was a great punt there from Zimmerman for the Bobcats. I was not expecting that. Great job there by him. Now we're seeing this Thunder offense.
And sorry about that. Colin Zimbelman.
Oh, Zimbelman.
On the punt there. And Hornback and company emerges from the sidelines once more to try to put the first points on the board. As Josh Milne said in the pregame show, first blood is going to be important for this game. You want to put points up soon and as many as you can.
Absolutely. You got to catch them off guard, and we just didn't do that the first drive, but let's try to do it right here.
Hornback hands off to House up the left side. He's trying to find some open space. He'll cut up and get up to the 18-yard line.
Good run there from Jake House, just getting right there on that left side, moving the sticks. Not moving the sticks, sorry. Got about 2 or 3 yards there for St. James. Maybe we see a shot here. Maybe soon pass downfield for the Thunder offense. That'd be big.
Absolutely. Got to be careful in these damn conditions, though.
That's true.
Hornback in the backfield once more. House to his left. Hornback will take it up the left side himself. He's got a blocker, and he'll find his way up very close to the first down marker. I think he got it. First down, St. James. John Hornback with the keeper up the left side to the 28-yard line.
Great job there from John Hornback, just reading the defense beautifully there. He gave them the run option, and he took it, moved the sticks. First down, Thunder.
And we have a hold on St. James. That'll push him back. Unfortunate.
Yeah, just going to say that. I'll push him back 10 yards there. Cancels out that John Hornback run. Just can't happen. First penalty of the game.
Hornback and company coming back out on the field. It's 1st and 20 for the Thunder. Canzanieri in motion left. Hornback takes the snap. He'll play action screen out to Jet on the left side. He'll try to find his way through. He will, and he'll get up almost right to where John Hornback was down in the last play at the 30-yard line.
Absolutely, just got that play right back from that was Alec Jet. Had a long 69-yard touchdown in front of Travis Kelsey last week for the Mill Valley. Great from the Mill Valley game. Great job there from Alec Jet, moving the sticks, just canceling that flag out.
Hornback, it'll be a pitch out left to House, trying to find his way back to the middle of the field. He gets lit up at the 33.
Yeah, strong hit there from the Bobcats defense. A great carry there from Jake House. Now they're at about the 35-yard line.
And I was talking to Jet in class today. He didn't even know Travis Kelsey was there until after the game.
That's real. He just so locked in on the game they're playing. No, can't focus on the outside noise.
Hornback, House in motion. Hornback trying to find his way up the middle. He will, and he'll have some more. He'll get across midfield down to the 48. Hornback just took it right up the gut after a pump fake out wide.
Absolutely. Great run there from John Hornback. That all started, though, from the offensive line. Jack Godar leading the way. That's why he had that big lane, and they're across midfield.
The Thunder driving now across midfield down to the 47 of Basehor-Linwood. It's a first down. Another wide set here with Kirkner, Canzanieri, and Jet out wide with House in the backfield. Hornback takes the first down snap. It'll be a little option play to House up the middle, and he'll find his way. That's a gain of about 5 or 6 there per se, and he'll get down to the 39-yard line.
Great run there once again by Jake House. Again, offensive line leading the way. That's why he has all that space. Great spacing there from the Thunder offense. Now it'll be about 2nd and 5 for this Thunder offense. Need to get points off this drive. Yeah, because the first quarter's almost done.
Hornback looks to throw this time. He'll take a shot up the middle. It's into the hands of his receiver. It's Luke Neeson at the 20-yard line. Little rainbow pass there.
Yeah.
Caught the defensive backs off guard.
Absolutely. Luke Neeson had to come back from that ball. Great job there from Luke Neeson coming back from it because he was still going, but he had to come back for that one. But still, good throw there from John Hornback.
Absolutely, and that's just the poise of John Hornback. You don't have to throw a bullet every time at the quarterback position. You got to have that touch. Hornback takes the snap, almost on the red zone. House will find his way up the left side. He'll be tripped up at the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, just tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Unfortunate there from Jake House trying to get right there on that left side. Second and down.
The turf monster, as they say, is very active tonight. Players getting tripped up early on in this one.
And it's slippery because it's been raining all day as well. They're slipping and sliding out there doing pregame warm-ups, especially Jack Godar as well, trying to get good grip on that ball as he's dealing with the left thumb injury as well.
Hornback, 2nd and 7 for the Thunder. House behind him. Hornback takes the snap. He'll look to throw this time. He'll fire out left to House on the screen play. House staying on his feet. He'll find his way forward for a few more. Looks like it's a Thunder first down.
Yep, it will be. Great play call there from offensive coordinator Coach Joshi to move the sticks. And it's 3rd and 2 here for St. James. Need to move the sticks here. House is just a little short.
Sorry about that. Thought that was a first down there. Looks pretty close to me. Canzanieri in motion right. Hornback takes the snap this time. And we'll have a flag on the play. Might be a false start.
Yep, I agree. That's going to be a false start on Thunder offense. Back them up 5 yards.
Yikes. That's not what you want to see here on a promising drive.
Absolutely.
That'll make it 3rd and 7 for the Thunder. Still manageable here, especially with this 10-1 Thunder offense.
Yep, 28 seconds here on the clock. So it'll become 3rd and 7 now. Most likely get one more play in the first quarter unless incompletion, they get out of bounds.
And Hornback just got to deliver a good throw here.
Absolutely.
Maybe set up House in the run game. 3rd and 7 from the 17. Hornback tries the hard count once more.
Never know, quarterback run as well. Really likes to run the ball.
Exactly, it's been working here tonight so far. Hornback, House in motion left. He'll look to throw. He'll heave it, looks like for the end zone. And it's caught. Kirkner, touchdown, St. James on the fade ball left. The Saints draw first blood in this one. It's 6-0.
Great job there from the Thunder. Just great. That was good coverage there as well from the Bobcats. Just a better catch there from Luke Neeson. And what a throw there from John Hornback as well with Luke Neeson's 4th touchdown on the season. Great job there from the Thunder getting 6 points off that drive.
And Ewing is on for the extra point. The snap is down, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 St. James. Those are some points on the board that you need in this sub-state matchup. And Mary Claire, as you just saw there, points on the board early on. What are some other keys to the game that the Thunder can really seal this victory with?
Yeah, absolutely. The keys tonight is physicality and focusing on the present opportunity. The Thunder have dominated all season, and that is why they are where they are right now. John Hornback has been consistent in the backfield this season as he holds a 62% completion percentage, as well as using his legs when needed with over 700 rushing yards. We have seen all season the lights are never too bright for him, and they are bright once again tonight, and I expect to see nothing different. Jake House is the heart and soul of this Thunder offense, as Coach Radke tells us all the time. Jake House emphasized this week that there are no guaranteed practices if they lose here tonight. You have to get through tonight to move on. That mindset from House is championship material. History is written by the victors, and the Thunder are holding the pen. If the Thunder dominate from the first snap, they should be in good position to get the win tonight and play the winner of Great Bend Salina Central in the state championship game in Emporia the day after Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Mary Claire. And that touchdown was the last play of the first quarter. We'll be into the second quarter of play here with this kickoff from Stoker.
Stoker's been great all season for this Thunder team. Thunder special teams getting touchback mostly every time. Hopefully see one once again because the Bobcats have a dangerous kickoff team.
And he sure got a boot as this one is up and away. This one will be out of bounds. Man, we were just talking about praising him, but this one goes out of bounds, and the Bobcats will start this game start this drive from the 40, I believe.
Yep, because that will be a penalty. Really unfortunate there from St. James. Once again, Thunder defense need to get some key stops here because you don't want to get this out of hand. Yes, it is 7-0 St. James right now, but can't have the Bobcats offense getting a score here. That would be absolutely huge if we could get a stop.
Dixon in the backfield, and it's the 35 on a kickoff out of bounds here at the high school level. So the Bobcats will start from the 35. Dixon takes the first down snap. Bobbled handoff. Dixon will get it back into his hands, but he'll be brought down by McDermott where he stands at the 30-yard line. That'll go as a tackle for loss and not a sack because Dixon looked to be the intended ball carrier regardless.
Yep, great job there from Sam Charlton as well, getting in on that tackle, key tackle for loss there for St. James.
And Sam Charlton almost back from the dead even. I saw him on the field last week. I was like, is that Sam Charlton? I cannot believe he is playing.
Yeah, he's playing great. He has 2 sacks on the season as well. It's Andy Devers has 3 on the season. Great defense in front here for St. James. And we need him here tonight.
Dixon, 5 wide here, trying to find his way through. He'll be tugged down by the jersey and be brought down after a gain of about 2. That was the entire defensive line putting in work, including Cam Sealing on that one. Bama Cam.
Absolutely great job there from Cam Sealing as well as Gavin Puhala. We've talked all week how they're going to tackle hard, and I love that. Physicality is going to be huge tonight. Need to play physical out there.
Absolutely, and those hard hits are going to hurt in the cold here. You got to be the one to hit harder.
3rd and 12 here for the Bobcats offense. No blown coverages here in the secondary.
Dixon looks to throw. He's rolling out right. He'll fire it, and it'll be dropped once more by a Bobcat. That was number 21, Will Parr, on the drop, and that'll bring up a 4th and long for the Bobcats, and they can't hold on to the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, it is slippery out here, but you got to catch that one. He was wide open there on the right side, almost across midfield, but great coverage there from that Thunder secondary, and Bobcats forced a punt.
With a punt here, and that Will Parr route, that was a good corner route on the right side from the slot position. Just couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and a great throw as well there from Dixon. Rolled out to his right, had all the time in the world of the pocket.
And Zimbelman back on for the punt here. High snap, but another punt is away. This one not as good as the last one. And Burns will point to the sidelines. This one will start at about the 37-yard line. All right, the Thunder back out on the field after a quick hiatus to let that defensive drive go. Hornback back in the pocket. It's first down and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Love to see another touchdown here from that Thunder offense. Absolutely be huge going up 14.
Absolutely. Hornback takes the snap. It's a handoff on first down to House. Trying to direct traffic, find his way to the outside. And he'll be brought down. Looks like he either gained one or lost one there. Tough to see from our standpoint. All right, since we have a little break in play here, got a timeout on the field. We are in a U-Haul truck with all of our equipment behind the stadium, so we can still hear everything. But we have a fantastic camera crew, cameraman Will Ewing, up there providing us some one-to-one, non-delayed camera footage to call the game off of. And he's doing a great job. Thank you, Will Ewing. We really appreciate it. And this would not be possible without you. As Hornback takes the snap, he'll fire out right. It's Neeson complete. And that'll be very close to the first down marker.
Great throw there from Hornback. Great catch there from Neeson. Looks to be 1 yard short there of the sticks for St. James.
And Zach in here in the truck with us doing graphics. Thank you, Zach. We appreciate you battling the elements with us out here.
And it will be 3rd and 1 here, just expecting a run here from House.
3rd and 1. Wide set for the Thunder. Hornback. He'll look to throw. He'll roll out right. He's got a defender in chase. He'll have to throw it. It looks like that'll be thrown away out of bounds.
Yeah, really wanted to see there just a run from House. I mean, it was 3rd and 1. Easily pick up a yard there.
And the offense remains on the field.
And it is 4th down.
Do you want to be conservative, or do you really want to just settle the score here and pick up the first down?
I mean, you're in Bobcats territory right now. I would not go for this one, but it is 4th and 1. Bobcat faithful come alive here. We need this first down for the Thunder.
Hornback on 4th down. Rolls out left. He'll look to throw. He'll fire it into the cold air, and it's caught at the 49-yard line. It's Kirkner once more. That'll be a Thunder first down.
Great throw there from John Hornback, and great catch there from Kirkner. He locates a soft spot in the coverage and makes them pay and moves the sticks. Now they're at the middle of the field.
Thunder running tempo quickly. Hornback audibling his play to his receivers. Hornback takes the snap early again. He'll roll out left. He'll fire again. And it's caught by Kirkner once more. And he'll lay a man out at the 35 and get out of bounds.
Great job there from Corey Kirkner, but great route as well. Caught his defender off guard, moves the sticks all the way across midfield now, 35-yard line.
And one thing I noticed that John Hornback was throwing with Corey Kirkner before the game. This chemistry has just been elevated.
And we haven't seen Corey Kirkner a lot this year. I'm loving to see it early.
House will find his way through the offense. Looks like the ball is out, but it looks like he kept it. Oh, no, that'll be a Bobcat.
No.
Basehor-Linwood gets the football at the 35-yard line. House with very few fumbles on the year, and that's just a costly turnover early on in this game.
And that is what we saw last week. The Bobcat defense dominated last week with 3 interceptions and 10 pass breakups. So I'm not surprised to see that there, but that cannot happen if I'm Jake House. He's got the next one. It is slippery conditions, but we really just saw their Thunder offense rolling, and then we coughed the football up, and now the Bobcats have the football.
Dixon in the shotgun once more. Unfortunate turn of events there for the Thunder, but the defense has been playing well. That'll be a handoff the left side. He'll be brought down at the 30. That's a loss of about 5 there.
Yeah, great job there. Great read there from the Thunder defense, and that was sophomore running back Gavin Mitchell, averages 7 yards per carry. Really explosive back here for the Bobcats.
I think that was about -7 yards on that one. Loss of 4 to be exact. That'll bring up a 2nd and 14 for the Bobcats.
And we're going to see 2 running backs tonight. Obviously the junior, Peter Rodriguez, and then Gavin Mitchell, 2 good backs here.
Dixon under pressure right, rolling out right. He's back to the 20-yard line. He'll just try to make a positive gain out of the play, and he'll get up to, it looks like the 34-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Bobcats.
That was just a great run there from Carson. Yeah, from Carson Dixon, using all the space he had. Good pressure on that right side from Case Spencer, the sophomore, who played offensive line to start the season, now on the defensive line. And now 3rd down and 7 for this Bobcats offense. Love to see a stop here from St. James.
And that Dixon run almost Hornback-esque, just being one step ahead of the defensive lineman.
Super quick as well.
Dixon, he'll look to throw, spins right. He'll fire. It's tipped by Shotkoski and incomplete.
Great coverage there on Nash Morrison. Morrison, a really talented receiver, but just great coverage there from the Thunder defensive secondary to not allow any points off that turnover from House from that Bobcats offense.
That'll bring up a 4th and 7 for the Bobcats. And the offense looks to be still on the field, but I think we'll have a punt here.
Yep, there'll be a punt here. Great. There was good pressure on that last punt from the Thunder special teams. Love to see it again. Bring the rush, maybe get a block.
I love saying the same. Colin Zimmelman on for the punt, and this one a low punt. And the Thunder, after the ball dies out, will start their drive at the 37-yard line once more. 37-yard line once again.
In the back of this U-Haul, I can see what Kevin's mom felt like in Home Alone, riding back to Chicago with the Canasho kickers. You remember that, Graham? Have you ever seen Home Alone?
Nope.
You haven't?
I'm
they're
sorry,
all
guys.
in the back of like this truck, and they're like playing like an instrument. Yeah, it's great.
Hornback takes the snap. It's House on the right side trying to find his way through traffic. And he'll be brought down eventually. Why is
there so
late? Such a late whistle from the refs there.
It's good run there from House, trying to see that lane. Didn't quite see it, but then we got the offensive line coming in and pushing him forward as he only gets about 2 or 3 yards on that one. 2nd down here for St. James.
It's Hornback, very tight set for the Thunder. It'll be another handoff to House up the middle. And he's just running into the defensive line of Basehor-Linwood. The defensive front of this Bobcats team has been extremely dominant in the middle of the field.
Absolutely, just 4 guys there from that Bobcats defense with Charlie Peak. As well, Jacob Sharp as well. Senior number 10 has 115 total tackles on the season, leads the Bobcats defense. 3rd and 7 here for St. James. Need to move the sticks.
Hornback with Boozer in now, takes the snap. He'll look to throw. He'll fire right side. It's Neeson, and it's caught. He'll fight his way out of a tackle, and he'll get across midfield to the 44 of Basehor-Linwood. Good out route there from Neeson. Caught the defender off guard, and he caught the ball on the sideline and was able to fight through a tackle and gain a few more.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm loving to see Neeson and Kirkner getting some of these receptions. They're explosive players. When they get hot, they stay hot. Loving to see it here for the Thunder offense. Getting that 1st down across midfield at about the 43-yard line.
Hornback takes the 1st down snap. He'll look to throw once more. He's taking a shot up the right side. It's Jet.
Great
it's brought
catch.
in with one hand. Touchdown, St. James Jet with a spectacular one-handed catch at the 7-yard line. Man, oh man, this man can play. Wow.
Absolutely. He turned a small window into a highway. Great catch there from Alec Jet with his 9th touchdown on the season as the Thunder go up 14 over the Bobcats.
And that was just fantastic play from Hornback. Perfect ball over the shoulder to Alec Jet's right hand, which we've seen a lot this season. Wow. 13-0 St. James. This one's looking to be a thriller so far. The hold from Coffin, the kick from Ewing is up, and it is good. 14-0 St. James. Once again, that drive capped off with a fantastic, looks like a 40-yard touchdown from Hornback to Jet.
Absolutely. That was just a great throw there from Hornback. Jet had really good coverage from that Bobcats defender, hauls it in, gets in the back of the end zone for the Thunder, puts 6 points on the board. James Ewing kicks that extra point. Now Thunder go up 14-0 over the number 1 seed, Basehor-Linwood.
Stoker back on for the kickoff. And if you're just now tuning in, we're doing a radio broadcast for you guys. We'll be providing live play-by-play updates on this sub-state game between the Bobcats of Basehor-Linwood and St. James. And as always on the Thunder Broadcasting Network, my name is Graham Warner alongside Mary Claire Zacharias. We got a fun one in store as we're already up 14-0, and it's just the middle of the second quarter.
Absolutely, 6 more minutes to go here in the first half at Basehor-Linwood High School. Thunder dominating their first few drives, getting 2 touchdowns on them.
And Dixon and crew will be back on for yet another Bobcat drive. Jace Wright in for the Thunder, playing that sneaky linebacker coverage position. Starting from the 20-yard line here, Dixon in the shotgun. First down, he'll take the snap. It'll be a quick handoff to Mitchell. He'll find his way through in the middle, and he'll get up almost to the line to gain. He'll get up to the 28-yard line. I mean, that was an explosive run from Mitchell. I'm definitely seeing his potential.
Yeah, absolutely. Only a sophomore as well. 14 rushing touchdowns on the season for this Bobcats offense. Great player, great back here for Basehor-Linwood High School. Definitely has a bright future. And that's all set up, once again, from that great offensive line the Bobcats have.
Absolutely. Maybe we'll see these guys again next year. As Mitchell gets it once more, almost brought down by the ankles, but eventually will be brought down by Banker.
Yeah, big tackle there.
Still a first down for the Bobcats, but good defense whatsoever, all the less.
Yeah, that was a huge hit there from Billy Burns. Great job by him, tackling hard like Coach Radke told us. That's what they're going to do. You got to be physical in the playoffs and the semifinal as well. Winner goes to the championship game.
And before this first down play, word on the street, I don't know if you knew this, Mary Claire, we might see some Jake House at linebacker. Did you hear about that?
I did not.
Mitchell will get the ball once more, staying on his feet, and he'll be finally brought down by Charlton. He'll be slam dunked at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, just another great run there from Mitchell, carrying this Bobcats offense. Like we said earlier, averages 7 yards per carry. Got a lot on that one as it's second down now. About second down and 4 here for the Bobcats offense. Maybe see a little slant route from this Bobcats offense, finding Morrison or Miller.
It's Mitchell at the right side once more. He'll be brought down after a gain of about 2 or 3 on that one.
Now they'll bring up third down here for Basehor-Linwood, almost at midfield.
Actually, I think that's a first down for the Bobcats.
That is a first down. Fresh set of downs here for the Bobcats.
From the 43-yard line here.
Bobcats trying to get a score before halftime, as they'll get it after halftime, trying to get a little 2-for-1 here.
Dixon, it's himself this time, Sealing and chase. And Dixon will be brought down out of bounds after a gain of about 2 there. Good force out of bounds from Sealing.
Yeah, great job there from Sealing. Dixon with a little bit of the stiff arm, didn't work too much, only got 2 yards on that play. Second down and 8. Love to see the Thunder get a stop here. That would be absolutely huge if we could stop them and then maybe get a touchdown. Then it could be 21-0, but we got to get a stop here on this drive.
Dixon from the 44 looks to throw. This time he'll fire on the middle. It's incomplete. Intended for 87, Roman Miller. Fantastic coverage from Jonah Myers.
Yeah, great job there from Myers. Couldn't have done a better job there. Didn't get his hands too much in him because that would have been a pass interference. Good discipline there from Myers. It'll be third down here for the Bobcats offense. 3rd and 8. Secondary just need to be on point. Don't allow anything silly. No silly penalties. Just get this Bobcats offense off the field.
And they've been performing at an extremely high level as Dixon takes this snap. He'll look to throw in the middle once again. This one's caught. It's Miller in the middle of the field. It'll be close.
Yep. I think he got that one. Yep,
It'll be a Bobcat first down. Good throw there from Dixon. He's got a cannon.
Yep, great job there from Dixon, finding the senior tight end, number 87, Roman Miller, has 15 offers, 34 receptions for 390 yards, one of his main targets on the Basehor-Linwood offense.
Dixon, this one's another handoff to Mitchell up the middle. He'll be jumped on by Moyer. He'll be finally taken down after a gain of about 3 on the play.
Yeah, good run there, but great job there for the Thunder defense. We're seeing out here Jace Wright, only a sophomore. They're looking to do a little bit of pressure blitz off that right side. Didn't work too well since they decided to run the ball, but Jace Wright definitely has a bright future out here, Graham, only a sophomore.
2nd and 7 from, looks like the 41 of St. James. Dixon, he'll be a keeper outright, trying to find his way through traffic, and he'll be pile drive by a group of Thunder defenders led by, that was Nate Bright on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, Nate Bright, Gavin Puhala, and Billy Burns all on that. They were trying to look for a block there. Miller was right in front of him, just didn't see it. Just couldn't get it, I should say. Just a better job there for the Thunder defense.
I just got a comment. Nate Bright made that tackle on the far side of the field. He was substituted then on the next play. I see him hoofing it to that sideline.
3rd and 6 here for the Bobcats offense. Key stop, need a stop here.
Dixon, it's a handoff to Mitchell, and he'll mosey his way forward for yet another Bobcat first down.
Yep, averages 7 yards per carry, gets exactly 7 on that one, moves the sticks for the Bobcats offense. Just grounding and pounding their way down the field in Thunder territory here.
And everybody in the building knew that's what their game plan was going to be tonight. Dixon on first down. He'll throw this one up the middle. It's a screen pass to Miller. On the left side, he'll find his way through, and he'll be brought down by the entire Thunder defense.
Just look how powerful he is. It took 6 guys to get him down there. Also has the height advantage in the Thunder secondary. There's a little celebration after, moves the sticks. Again, pounding their way down the field here. Looking to score, Thunder need to stop.
And if Roman Miller of Basehor-Linwood is going to be this dominant, what makes you think how we're going to play against Ian Premer next week, pending the result of this one and the one on the other side of the state?
Absolutely. Got to focus on this one. Got to get this win first until we look to next week. Yes, Thunder up 14-0. Never know what can happen because the last time we played Basehor-Linwood, they were up by 2 in the 3rd quarter, and we came all the way back and won. It could go the other way.
And I think we won that game by about 2 scores.
We did.
Like 17 points or something.
That's what I'm saying. It was close, and then we took over in the 4th quarter.
Carson Dixon, another handoff to Mitchell on the right side. He'll find his way through down to the 6-yard line of St. James. He'll finally be brought down by Puhala.
Great job there from Gavin Puhala, big-time senior on this team. First and goal here from the Bobcats offense.
Dixon
trying to punch it in.
Might be a keeper from Dixon here. It's a handoff to Mitchell once more. He'll find his way into the line of scrimmage. There's just a huge pileup at the 5-yard line.
Absolutely.
We might have an injured Thunder here on the play.
I think that might be, is that Ceiling? It is Ceiling.
Cam Ceiling shaken up a little bit. He's running off the field under his own power, maybe just a little bit knocked the wind out of him, but he looks to be all right.
And Frankie Mangini comes in for him as well. It would be key here, Graham, if we could really hold them to 3 points on this drive. This has been a really dominant drive from the Bobcats.
2nd and 5 from the 5. 2nd and goal here for the Bobcats. Really just got to stack the box, don't allow the run, because Dixon taking it left. He'll try to hurdle a man, but he'll find his way back to the line of scrimmage once more, and a fantastic play in the backfield from Boydston.
Yeah, great job there from Boydston, but also Frankie Mangini, who just came in for Ceiling, as Ceiling was a little bit shaken up. But yeah, Mangini came in, as we saw, week 1, starting quarterback. Got unfortunately hurt, but now he's back playing on the defensive side, doing a great job. Got that tackle, 3rd and 4 here from the Bobcats. And like we were saying, it would be great if they could get 3 points off this drive. That would be huge.
3rd and a long 4 here for the Bobcats. This one's huge for your Thunder defense. Dixon takes the snap. He'll look to throw right. He'll throw across his body left, and it's over the head of his man. Will we have a flag down? I don't believe so. Not seeing any. That'll bring up 4th and goal for the Bobcats. Just an overthrow from Dixon there. No chance for his receiver.
And look there, we forced 3 points. Absolutely huge. That was a great drive there from Basehor-Linwood High School, getting all the way down to the red zone. Just couldn't punch it in for 7 points. And now they're trying for 3 points. Absolutely huge because they get the ball back after halftime.
And if you're down 14-0, that's probably the best drive they've had all game. And if they're giving it everything they've got, that's a really good look for this Thunder defense.
For sure.
And here he is again, Zimbelman on for the field goal attempt. This will be a very short chip shot of about 25 yards. It's up. And it is no good from Zimbelman. The Thunder will get the ball back with just 25 seconds to go.
And that was great pressure off that right side as well. That is exactly why that happened. Pressure off that right and left side. And, of course, up the middle there from Boynton hopping over the center. Great job there for the Thunder. No points off that Basehor-Linwood drive. Absolutely huge.
And I'm honestly just astonished by that. Like, I don't know if that was kicker error, offensive line error, but from 20 yards out, that ball was a well-kicked ball, just missed it.
Honestly, I don't think it was an error there from Basehor-Linwood. Maybe on blocking, but that was just a better play
maybe
there.
Maybe a bad hold? I don't know.
I honestly think it was just a good kick. Just a great job there for the Thunder special teams.
Hornback, maybe you're going to take a shot at this one. He'll take the first down snap, back up to throw. He'll be under pressure, but rolling out right. He's going to have to throw it away.
Smart decision there. You don't want an interception right before halftime. 20 seconds left. No reason to do that. No need a pick six. Just throw it away. Second down.
Absolutely. That brings it to just 29 seconds left here in this first half. Hornback, 4 wide with House in the backfield. Looks to throw a blitz from number 10. House, good blocking. Hornback will just toss this one away once more. Watch out, cheerleaders.
Yeah, like you said, number 10, Jacob Sharp. Once again, 7 tackles for loss on the season for this Bobcats defense. Just a great quarterback hurry there. And Hornback just forced to throw it away. Again, smart, discipline. Now third down for the Thunder. And honestly, you got to be careful here. You don't want to punt it away. I mean, yes, if we don't get out of bounds, it's fine. We'll just go right into halftime.
Yeah, and as long as they don't score.
Yeah.
Hornback, 3rd and 10 in the backfield. This one will be a handoff to House up the middle. And he'll have quite a few yards there, getting up to the 29. Will it be enough? It'll be a gain of about 8 on the play. That'll bring up a 4th and 2 for the Thunder. Looks like we'll have a timeout on the field here.
Yeah, timeout there for the Bobcats. 11 seconds to go.
And Mary Claire, this Thunder team has been proving to be dominant, stopping the best attempt at a Basehor-Linwood score with a missed field goal on the last drive. Mary Claire, what has this Thunder team adjusted from that last Mill Valley game that has really improved the outcome of this game?
I think the defense, honestly, the defense was great last game, and they're doing a great job. I'm just so happy that they got absolutely no points off that Basehor-Linwood drive. Great drive there from Basehor-Linwood, but just a great job there from the Thunder defense and secondary. In Graham as well, we didn't see rarely any penalties there. We had no holdings, no pass interference. Absolutely huge.
Absolutely, just staying disciplined on both sides of the ball.
Congratulations to the Basehor-Linwood Unified Bowling Team as they competed in the state tournament in Topeka on Tuesday. The Bobcats took home an 8th place finish. The question is, can we get the punt?
And Boydston on to punt this one away before halftime.
Fourth and 2, 7 seconds left to go. Yep, and they get him a jump off sides. We've seen that 2 times tonight.
It might be a false start on the offense here.
Yep, yeah. No,
offside on the defense.
Yeah, it is offside. That's what I thought. Yep, offside, so 5-yard penalty, first down. Yep, first down. And no, they won't take a shot here. They're just going to halftime with a 14-0 lead over the top seed, Basehor-Linwood.
And here's a message from your St. James Academy's chaplain, Father Morrow. St. James Academy is not just a community that excels in athletics and scholarship, but a community that roots its identity in Catholic faith. If you are Catholic, but it's been some time since you've been to Mass, Advent is just around the corner before Christmas, and it's a great time to start up again. The parishes of Johnson County will also be offering penance services, so there are lots of opportunities to go to confession. And those can be found on the Archdiocese website. In Christ, Father Mar. Alrighty, we'll send it to halftime here. It's 14-0 St. James Academy. Basehor-Linwood will get the ball to come out of halftime. And my name is Graham Werner alongside Mary Claire Zacharias. We'll see you after halftime.
Welcome live to the TVN Halftime Show. I'm Mary Claire Zacharias alongside Sal Valera, Graham Warner, Josh Mills, and Zach Wolzen. We'll be making some of our predictions for the fourth round. Let's start off with number 1, Cape-In, versus number 3, Wamego. It's the first time ever they're meeting. Sal, what are you thinking of this one?
I mean, Cape-In has looked all year like a good team. It's felt like they were going to make 4A state. I said they were going to make 4A state. Plain and simple. Give me Cape-In.
Cape-In by like 40. Cape-In has been absolutely dominant. They only got out barely against us. They lost only by 3 points on that clutch block field. Thank you, Brady Boydston. But yeah, Cape-In by 40.
Yep, Cape-In has dominated their first 3 games. They scored 189 points and have allowed 0 points in their first 3 games of the playoffs. I could not believe that. When I saw that, I was like freaking out. Anyway, they're led by Kenneth Huff. He averages 177 rushing yards a game. And then Cal Purvis, talented playmaker, both sides of the ball. 2 older brothers play at Navy and Purdue. Wamego has a good football team as well. Logan Fulton leading the way at the quarterback position. But I think Cape-In's going to get the win by 21.
You know, I talked earlier about staying hungry in the playoffs. We're talking about this. Cape-In's playing like they're malnourished, okay? They want wins. So give me Cape.
Yeah, I mean, this Cape-In team, we knew them going into 4A the past couple of years, and them kind of having an off year last year, that they were not going to just sit down and lose the 4A team.
Exactly.
Cape-In has proved in competing with us, and probably should have beat us, and that they can compete with the best of the best in the state. And so it seemed like them being in 4A is kind of just shouldn't really be happening. But I think they're going to take care of it.
Yeah, it'll be a good game for Cape.
Absolutely.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, I can't say it as loud. Who?
Hey. All right. Now we got the 13 seed Bishop Miege at the 2 seed Labette County. Zach, what do you think of this one?
I think the only really interesting storyline that's going to come from this game is Miege has to drive 2.5 hours over there, and they'll do that, and they'll win by 30, and they'll come back.
It's funny. I was looking at this matchup here on this sheet. Number 3 Miege and number 2 Labette County. I don't know where Labette County is. No offense to Labette County, but I agree. Once you're stuck on a bus ride for 2.5 hours, you're pretty ready to play a football game. And a team like Miege, you feel like they have a lot of proof. Give me Bishop Miege high.
Yep. Now we have the Labette County, the number 2 seed, beat the 3 seed Ottawa last week to secure the sectional title for the first time in school history. They have some good players with Deontay Field, has 1,107 rushing yards, as he also showcased his elite speed. He's part of the Grizzlies' record-setting relay team last spring. Now looking on the defensive side, Tayton Claiborne, 85 total tackles. But Miege leads the series against these 2 teams 4-0. Stags looking to make a deep playoff run. They've already knocked off the 4th and 5th seed. Then last week, knocked off the top seed Eudora, getting them in by 31 points. Obviously, strength of schedule. That's obviously what happened there. I think the Stags are going to get the win by 17 in this one. Head to the state championship game.
Yep, and Miege, I saw, I conquered. They're going to go over there to Labette County, wherever that may be. Is that even in the eastern section of Kansas?
Labette County is like, it's like on
the
border of Oklahoma and Kansas.
Between Wichita and Missouri.
It's like right, yeah. It's very,
So for all of our viewers at home, just look this up on your own Google Maps.
Yeah, it's 60 or 70 miles north of Tulsa.
Miege are going to dominate. I mean,
yeah.
had a rough regular season, but, I mean, they showed up during the playoffs, and that's when they need to show up. And Labette County is probably going to lose this one. I'm just going to call that out.
All right, now we got the 4 seed Olathe Northwest at the number 2 seed Gardner Edgerton South. Who do you think of this one?
So Northwest pulled off, I mean, maybe the upset of 6A for the season. I mean, you beat West, a team that beat Mill Valley on primetime television. That just steamrolled through the season. And Northwest walked in there and said, no, we're not going to lose. We're going to actually get this one done. I think they're on a hot streak. Gardner, obviously, they had a tough matchup against Shawnee Mission Northwest last week. I like Gardner. I don't see a way Northwest is willing to go to Gardner and lose. I think they're on too much of a hot streak right now to lose this game.
And this is definitely our game of the week, or like kind of 50-50 matchup of the week. And this one's a little bit difficult. Olathe Northwest beating Olathe West last week, kind of proving that they're not the little bro, like I said in weeks past. Against Gardner, who have really been dominant for the past few years, those guys. But they're not the same team they have been, but also that 2 seed kind of proves me wrong in a way. So I'm going to take Olathe Northwest strictly because they beat Olathe West, and I thought Olathe West was going to be the inevitable 6.
All right, yeah, Olathe Northwest coming off 13-point win, like you guys said, over Olathe West, led by Brody Hale. Olathe Northwest is led by senior running back Bryce Randall, over 13 total touchdowns on the season. Also have a solid defense led by two-way player Tyler Manzella, who has 4 interceptions on defense, also then 3 touchdowns on offense. Now, Gardner Edgerton leads the series 8-0 and then 2-0 in the playoffs. Trailblazers are led on offense by Sierra Padilla, who averages 235 rushing yards per game with 20 rushing touchdowns. Gardner Edgerton, back-to-back state titles. They beat Derby in 2023, then Manhattan in 2024. Listen to this. The winner of this game will play the winner of Derby and Manhattan. So they'll play one of those teams in the state championship, and I think Gardner Edgerton going to get the 1 by 10.
I think that Gardner Edgerton, you were kind of talking about not as good as they've been over the past years. I think historically, though, Gardner Edgerton, look, they're the home team. It's a good football school. When you get into the sub-state round, and I'm Gardner Edgerton, I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to lose at home. I want to go out there and make a statement. Olathe Northwest, great. They got the upset last week. Guess what, though? We're still a really, really good football team. We're at home. I think that Gardner Edgerton has all the advantages right now, mentality-wise and just home field advantage-wise. I'm going to take Gardner Edgerton.
It's been crazy to me to hear some of you come out and almost blatantly disregard the fact that Gardner is like the back-to-back state champions. They've hosted like 12 straight playoff games. So to even think that Olathe Northwest, who kind of just won their Super Bowl against a rival, could like compete is kind of crazy. I'm taking Gardner here, but because you don't win 2 state championships in a row.
Yeah, I agree. Derby's coming off, but now we have the number 6 Derby at number 4 Manhattan. Zach, what are you thinking in this one?
So last week I picked both of these teams to lose. I didn't really think either were gonna find a way, but they both did in huge ways. And I was mostly impressed by Derby being able to come out against Wichita Northwest, and they won by like 40.
Yeah,
and Wichita Northwest had beaten Manhattan by a lot. So it like makes you want to think like, I'm not taking Derby strictly for that reason, but just because they've shown so much resilience this season and they're coming together strong right when they need to.
I look at Manhattan High School. They've been playing a lot of smash mouth football this year. I really do like Derby. I really like how the teams come together this year. It's been fun to see them evolve over the past few weeks of the season. But I really think that Manhattan's going to come out with a win here. They just have a lot of momentum coming into this game. So does Derby. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that Manhattan, again, like we talked about, home field advantage, they won a state championship this year.
Yeah, Derby's coming off a huge win over the number 2 seed, Wichita Northwest, who has major Division I talent with Jalen Mason, the quarterback, heading to KU next year. But Derby leads the series between these two teams. They're 10-6. Derby have Arius Finley, junior running back, holds an offer from South Dakota and averages 192 rushing yards a game. Now Manhattan won all of their games by 24 points and more in the playoffs, then knocked off the top seed Mays by 24 points. Like we were talking about last week, Manhattan, 4-star two-way player J.J. Dunningham, basically the quarterback of the defense, flipped his commitment to KU to Miami. to Miami. It's super hard not to bet on this Manhattan team. But I think I'm going to bet on them this week. This is going to be a fun game to watch, and I think Manhattan is getting the win partly by J.D. Dunnigan because he's one of the best kickoff returners, punt returners in the country and the state of Kansas. And I'm taking Manhattan by 7.
Well, look at this. I've picked Manhattan every single week since I got them wrong on week 4. I bet against them. However, this week, I can't take them. Graham, do your thing.
Give me Derby. Give me Derby. I love the way. Derby. Anyway, I actually have another reason to like Derby rather than just liking to say Derby. They have a crazy bowling team, and as most of you know, I like bowling. Kind of something new I picked up. So I like Derby football, I like Derby bowling, and I like saying Derby. So give me Derby, even though I picked Manhattan in my 6A bracket. Give me Derby just because I picked them at the beginning of the year. So give me Derby because they're dirt, And Sal, do you agree with me here?
I concur.
Give me Derby. I concur with that one.
I concur.
That's some bulletin board material there, man. Please use that.
Thank you for tuning in to the TVN Live Halftime Show. I'm Mary Claire Zacharias alongside Sal Valera, Graham Warner, and Josh Mills and Zach Wilson. I'll now send it to the TVN poll.
Give me Derby.
Welcome live to the TV.
Attention St. James Academy alumni. We know you've moved on to bigger and better things, but don't ghost us. The halls are still buzzing with spirit, laughter, and maybe a few rushing footsteps between classes. And we want you to stay part of it. Update your contact info so you don't miss any of the fun. It only takes a minute, and it means you'll never miss an excuse to come back, catch up with your friends, and show your school spirit. Scan the QR code and update your information today. We can't wait to see you around. Go ahead, scan the QR code, alumni.
Hi everyone, I'm Mary Claire Zacharias. Today I'm sitting down with Coach Radke, the head coach of the St. James Academy Thunder football team. Thanks for sitting down with me, Coach.
Always, my pleasure.
You're coming off an absolutely huge win over Mill Valley, 45-41. Hornback got the game-winning touchdown, seconds to spare. Hornback had 308 passing yards with 101 rushing yards as well. Once again, seeing his dual threat athleticism coming up absolutely key. He is just so good. How much confidence do you have in him, and how can you carry that momentum into this week?
It was crazy. I mean, electric game. It just happened right back there, right? His touchdown right there. So the guys all played really well. The timeout right before on 4th down was really cool. They all came up, Coach, we're going for this, right? And then Jackson House, Coach, we're going for it. We're going to get it. And we're like, yes, so we're going to go for it. And then John goes, hey, can we run one of our plays? I'm not going to say it because it's one of our big base plays. And Josh goes, yeah, you feel good about it? He's like, yep. And then there was silence for 40 minutes of the timeout. It was the weirdest thing. Just the confidence in the whole group that they knew we could get it. They trusted John to get the play done, and we just went with it. We hadn't really decided what we were going to do until the guys came off and said, we're going for it. I was like, let's go.
Absolutely big-time win for the Thunder. Now you're going in the 4th round, now going up against the top seed Basehor-Linwood, 11-0 on the season, undefeated. Bobcats are led by senior quarterback Carson Dixon, who has 1,776 passing yards and 617 rushing yards. Again, dual threat quarterback, nothing new, like you saw last week with Blake J. What is the game plan going into this one?
Basically the same, try to slow them down. Our stats are really similar to theirs. Somebody posted it last night, and I was like, they don't play in the EKL though. We do. So I'd love to see what those stats look like. And we'll find out what the stats look like on Friday night, so after the game. But they're really good. They have a couple really good linemen. They got number 35, is really good tailback too, runs downhill. And their receiver's really good. The tight end's really good. So they have some playmakers, but they haven't seen our defense yet. So we're excited about the.
Yeah, strength of schedule is definitely different, but can't overlook. Got to go into the game.
100%.
Like you were saying, the Bobcats have a really good receiving core. Nash Morris and Roman Miller. Morrison 879 receiving yards, and Miller 5 touchdowns on the season, as he also holds 15 offers as well. How can the defense stay composed against this good offense?
Yeah, just get some stops early. Really, that's the biggest thing. Everybody's gonna be kind of nervous for the game, but we played some big time games already this year and some nail biters. So just trying to slow them down just a little bit. We got Charlton's back, so our defense is intact. at this point. So it's big, and Jace Wright had a huge game for us in the fourth quarter coming off the bench there. We really like where our defensive backs are at. So they're playing really fast right now, and that's fun. And Coach Basehor says no thoughting out there. You don't thought, you just play football. So that's where we're at right now.
Yep, now looking on the defensive side of things for the Bobcats, had Jacob Sharp and Charlie Peak, who combined for 206 total tackles, and they really miss. What are the keys to victory in this one? Because you need to dominate from the first drive to the last.
Yeah, we're going to run right at them. We're going to take House and Hornback and run at them. But once we do that, then it's going to open our passing game. Jets having a huge postseason. Neeson's playing great. Corey's playing great. But again, Jake House is just rolling downhill. Boozer's playing great too. So, and really, we just really love the way our offensive line is playing right now. And so that's just been fun. And just let Joshi do Joshi things.
Yeah, absolutely. Just you said so many players right there. We have depth on this team. And looking to next week, the winner of Salina Central, Great Bend. Obviously the favorite of the top tight end in the country with Ian Premer. How does that depth help you just in this game?
Yeah, when you talk about Matt Wartenberger, Pecans had another awesome game. Saved us on third down. We feel confident in you can't win in the playoffs unless you have good backups, right? You only go as far as your backups, and we have really good depth on both sides of the ball. And then having this playoff run, we always on Wednesdays, like last night, we have our scout team scrimmages, and so they get some more reps. And so we use this kind of like an extra spring ball practices that they get tons of reps, and all the guys are yelling and screaming. So it's fun, it's electric. So just the depth we have right now is huge in the playoffs. Even, we got some guys nicked up there for a little bit, and the guy stepped up, and Cam Sealing's playing great too. So and linebacker stepping in and having a huge role. So
absolutely, Coach. Thanks for sitting down with me. Go be great on Friday night. We'll send it up to the booth.
Smoothie King, you need to rule the day. Help everybody live a healthier and active lifestyle. So faith is very important for us, for Kim and I. We're located on 66th Street in Monticello, which is basically Monticello and Shawnee Mission Parkway near K7.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
As we welcome you back here to Basehor-Linwood High School. My name is Graham Werner alongside Mary Claire Zacharias. And Mary Claire, go right on ahead.
Yep, so the winner of this game, Thunder currently up 14-0. The winner of this game plays Great Bend and Salina Central. Great Bend is the favorite, number 1 seed. They're losing 16-6 right now. They're actually the number 2 seed, I apologize. 16-6, Great Bend is losing. Great Bend houses the number 1 tight end in the country. Yes, number 1 in the country, Ian Premer, tight end, Notre Dame commit, absolute stud out there from the Panthers. But Great Bend is currently losing 16-6 right now.
I might want to play Great Bend instead because, the team around Ian Premer, still a good team, hence their undefeated record, but, Salina Central's team is just stacked all around.
Absolutely. They have a really, really good football program out there at Salina Central. But again, got to get this one done. Job is not finished, as Coach Tom Radke likes to say.
Oh, Kobe Bryant. What's there to be happy about? Job's not finished. Job is not finished. As Stoker comes back on for this second half kickoff, we're getting ready to get this one underway.
And this first defensive drive here of the second half is going to be absolutely huge for this Thunder football team. If we get a stop here, that would be huge.
Stoker's kick bobbled at the 1-yard line. The returner will be brought down at the 20. Doesn't really matter if it was a touchdown or a return or not.
Absolutely. Great tackle there. That was Jace Wright, the sophomore we were talking about earlier. Did a great job last week coming in with a few tackles for loss.
And I just talked to his brother like 2 minutes ago, right before we came on here. Jackson. He's probably going to go play college soccer somewhere.
Really good soccer player. First team All-EKL as well.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure where he's going yet. Dixon on from the 21-yard line. The Bobcats starting their first drive of the second half, trying to get themselves back in this game. It's a handoff to Mitchell to start this one. Mitchell, after a gain of about 3 or 4 there, will be brought down.
Absolutely. Mitchell had a good first half, had a great couple of carries, just couldn't punch one in the back of the end zone as this Bobcats offense tries to get their offense rolling. They got it rolling on that last drive before halftime, but just a great defensive stop from the Thunder and great block field goal. Block PAT attempt, I should say.
Dixon on once again. It's another handoff up the right side. And Mitchell will find his way up there and looks like a Bobcat first down on the play. The chains will be moved. And Dixon will get another series of downs. Try to put themselves back in this game. Trying to cut this lead in half.
Yeah, absolutely. My apologies. The Thunder did get a blocked field goal. So the Bobcats did not get any points on that last drive before halftime. So zeros on the board for this Bobcats offense.
Dixon in the shotgun. Another handoff. And this time Mitchell will be met in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Good play there by the linebacker core of St. James,
Absolutely.
led by Boydston.
Yeah, great job there from Boydston. Really strong tackle. Love to see that physicality. As they only gained 2 yards on that one. Blocks just weren't there for the Bobcats.
2nd and 8 here for the Bobcats. Dixon 5 wide. Takes the snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look left. He'll fire middle. And it's caught by Miller at the 40.
And that was John Horn back there with the tackle on defense. Quarterback for the Thunder out there on defense.
Don't know why he's out there, but, I mean, that is his primary position besides quarterback.
Yep, and he's equally as good as it as well. Played a couple snaps last week, but playing more already here tonight.
Yep, he was on for those game-saving tackles against Mill Valley in case of a magical win.
Yeah. Also, hands team out there as well.
Absolutely. Dixon takes the snap. He'll run right himself, trying to find his way through. He'll get about 2 or 3 up to the 43-yard line. That'll be close.
I think they'll mark him just short here, I believe.
And I don't know. It looks pretty close.
No, it's holding on the offense, so it's gonna be backed up 10 yards here. So holding on the Bobcats.
Well, that will be 3rd and a little bit less manageable for the Bobcats. 3rd and a long 12.
Yeah, 3rd and long.
Wow, they're backed up. Almost a must throw here from Dixon.
Yeah, you saw them complete one of these 3rd and longs in the first half, so we know they're capable of it. Thunder secondary need to be on alert.
Trying to protect the deep ball. 3 high safeties for your Thunder. 3rd and 12, Dixon backs to throw. He'll look. He'll fire into the cold air to Miller, and it's caught. And that'll be a first down by a long margin. Miller finally getting taken out of bounds at midfield.
Yeah, 1st and more. Great job there for Miller. Yards after catch on that one. Great throw there from Carson Dixon in the backfield. 20 passing touchdowns on the season, and only 4 interceptions as well.
And Dixon just having time in the pocket was crucial there for that play. And this one is getting broken free. It's a run by Mitchell. He'll gain about 15 to 20 on that play. Another first down. The Bobcats are driving. Like I said, they're trying to cut this lead in half.
Yep, and they're trying to go. Looks like a little hurry up here, and they will. Hurry up offense trying to catch this Thunder defense off guard just a little bit. Great run there from Gavin Mitchell. 773 rushing yards on the season.
Mitchell will try to take this one. He'll stay on his feet, and that'll be a gain of about just 5 there on the play.
Yeah, this Bobcats offense just seems like they haven't missed a beat. Picking up right back where they left off before halftime with the best drive of this game so far. And they're coming back with it as well. 3-yard carry there from Gavin Mitchell, sophomore running back in the Thunder territory now, but 30-yard line.
Dixon with Mitchell once again in the backfield. Dixon will throw this time. Never mind. He'll keep it up the left side. Fighting his way around a Thunder defender into the first down, and he'll be brought out of bounds by Banker. We might have a flag here on the play.
I can't tell if there's a flag. I don't believe there is. Yep, there is not. Yep, no penalty on that one. No flag call. Great job there from that Bobcats offense, just getting right there on that left side. Great run there from Dixon. He loves to do it as well with 8 rushing touchdowns on the season, 617 rushing yards coming into this one.
Dixon in the shotgun once more. Man in motion right. That'll be another handoff to Mitchell. And he'll fight his way forward down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, we're really seeing the Bobcats use Mitchell, the sophomore running back, a lot more than Peter Rodriguez, the junior. Saw Rodriguez a little bit in that first quarter, but Gavin Mitchell getting most of the reps here in this one.
And you got to feed the hot hand when you're in the sub-state game.
Absolutely. Sometimes you're just not hot, and that's totally fine. That doesn't mean you're a bad player. You're just not hot that game.
No, especially with so much depth at the running back position that this Bobcats team has. Just feed the hot handing. Whatever works, works.
Absolutely.
Dixon looks to throw. He'll heave it for the end zone. Good coverage by Myers.
Yep, great.
Looks like that one will be caught.
Nope, that's incomplete.
Good coverage from Jonah Myers.
Yep, targeted receiver there was Nash Morrison, the senior, one of Dixon's main targets on the season. Nash Morrison also is a really good basketball player as well for the Bobcats, Basehor-Linwood High School.
It's to be expected at 6'5". Goodness gracious.
Absolutely. Got that vertical.
I think our tallest player was 6'4" last year for the Thunder.
Yeah.
All right, big third down here, 3rd and 5 from the 15. Dixon takes the snap. It'll be a handoff to Mitchell up the left side, and he's got open running room. He'll fight his way down to the 2-yard line. That'll be a first down, though.
And yes, that was a great run by Mitchell. That block, I wish you guys could see that. That was a huge block there from Nash Morrison, the senior we were just talking about. None of that would have happened. Mitchell moving the sticks there. Great job there from the Bobcats offense all around.
Mitchell looking for the end zone. He'll be stopped short. He'll get down to between the 1 and the 2-yard line here. The touchdown seeming almost inevitable as Nate Bright comes into play the nose tackle position, trying to just load the box, load the line.
That's what you got to do.
Still got to watch the outside, though.
Absolutely, because you never know. They're going to give it to Mitchell, Dixon, or RPO.
Man in motion, running flex bone. Dixon looks to throw left. He'll fire it. It's deflected and picked off.
That's McGinney.
That's McGinney on the interception. Deflected at the line of scrimmage into the air, and Francis McGinney brings it down and takes it up to the 20-yard line. Another very, very, very promising possession by the Bobcats, snuffed out by a defensive masterclass of your Thunder.
Absolutely. You can just see the communication up front on that defensive side for the Thunder. Great job there from Frankie McGinney. They brought the blitz a little bit off that right side. Frankie McGinney gets up, uses vertical, and it goes into his hands. Turnover from the Bobcats.
And heads-up play from McGinney playing the defensive side of the ball. You know, he's been home to the quarterback position before John Hornback came in. As Hornback takes the first down snap, quadruple right. It's a pitch out to House trying to set up some blockers. He'll find his way out of bounds after a gain of about 2 or 3.
And once again, really unfortunate there from Basehor-Linwood. I mean, their second super dominant drive of the game. And the first one, it was a blocked field goal. Now, turnover. Super unfortunate for them.
I don't know who deflected that ball at the line of scrimmage. It might have been Devers.
Yeah.
It might have been one of those outside guys, maybe Jace Wright.
But at the end of the day, there were so many guys there, so that's absolutely huge. It doesn't just take one person, it takes everyone.
having some technical difficulties down here in the U-Haul. We'll try to get this back up to you shortly. And Basehor-Linwood celebrating. We might have a turnover.
Yep, I think it is a turnover. Yeah, guys, we can't see the game at all right now. Screens are down, but we can hear the crowd, and I think it is a turnover. Yep, Thunder offense going off the field.
Oh, man.
Bobcats offense, yep, Carson Dixon coming out.
So the Thunder turning the ball over after just receiving the ball back, just gifting Basehor-Linwood. Don't know if it was an interception or a fumble. Not quite sure here, but we have lost the access to our camera at the moment. We'll be trying to get back to you as soon as we can. But if you're just now tuning in, 14-0 St. James. St. James just deflected and got an interception, but it looks like the Thunder just gave the ball right back to Basehor-Linwood. We're doing our best to call this game from the U-Haul. We really can't see anything on the far side of the field over here. We're having Zach relay us some information. Looks like Basehor is in the red zone, attempting to score here. Some unforeseen technical difficulties taking place here. Honestly, just reading the crowd's language here on the Basehor-Linwood side. Gavin Mitchell with another carry. 3-yard gain. And that's a first down for the Bobcats. Looks like they're trying to progress.
Yeah, once again, Bobcats offense just moving the sticks like they've been doing all game. Just cannot find the back of the end zone and can't get the ball between the uprights. Unfortunate for their offense. Their offense was clicking coming into this game, just not quite clicking tonight. I mean, getting those completions, but just cannot get into the back of the end zone.
Looks like they're inevitably going to get in the back of the end zone after the cough up from St. James. Looks like a keeper from Dixon there on the play. Still not in the end zone quite yet.
Bring a second and down here for the Bobcats offense. I would really like to see here the Thunder are getting stops when needed. Already seen 2 fumbles here tonight for the Thunder offense. We haven't seen many turnovers this season, which is big, but cannot have them in this game, especially if the Bobcats go down to score right now.
So we have a timeout on the field by St. James. We'll take a quick break. And Peter Rodriguez picking up the first down for the Bobcats. They have to be inside the red zone at this point.
believe the Thunder only started their drive at the 25. Trying to get this camera back up underway so we can continue this radio broadcast for you all. Appreciate your patience at home. These away games, it's very random in how we do our setups here, but our efficient team has been doing a great job all year, just having a little bit of a minor inconvenience here for you guys. Mr. Rockford, we love Mr. Rockford in the Thunder Broadcast Network world. He's doing a great job trying to get this camera back online. Either ran out of batteries or maybe some connection issues.
Yep, who knows? Brings up a 3rd down here for the Bobcats offense.
And we're basically just reading crowd language here.
Yeah.
We're watching the Basehor-Linwood crowd.
Yep, 3rd and 9 here for the Bobcats. Thunder need to stop.
Keeper by Dixon. I don't know where they are on the field, but
yeah, guys, we can see that.
We've been just awaiting the touchdown call any second. 4th and 2 for the Bobcats. The Thunder are trying to put an end to this offense. Maybe the field goal unit out here, but I believe the offense will definitely be on the field here.
Absolutely. The Bobcats offense are 100% definitely, for sure, staying on this field right now. You're down 14 to St. James.
Which crowd will celebrate? Here we go.
I think a timeout
Timeout called here on the field. Heard that whistle.
Yep.
We're using our senses here. Our eyes, our ears. I must say, this is a predicament that I never really expected. We're in a U-Haul outside of the stadium, and our only source of watching the game is through a monitor, which we've been having a great job. Thank you to Will Ewing, our cameraman. Unfortunately, technology fails once again.
Oh,
and here we are. Our camera is back up.
Celebrate.
Shout out to Mr. Merrick and Mr. Rockford.
Absolutely. And God as well, helping this to get all back up. Now we're good. Now we just need Will.
All right, we are back in business, Thunder Nation.
Let's settle in, Graham.
501 of you watching, 501 people. We appreciate each and every single one of you. Oh, all right. Dixon on the field. We are back, guys. Mitchell and Dixon in the backfield. Camera's a little bit tilted. 4th and 2 for the Bobcats. This is a huge play. Miller in motion.
Can't jump off.
Dixon takes the snap. He'll look to throw once more. He'll fire. It's tipped.
It's incomplete.
Incomplete. The Thunder will get the ball back once more. This Thunder defense just continuing their nearly perfect performance. Goodness gracious me.
Great job. Huge stop once again for this Thunder defense. Absolutely huge. 3rd key stop of the night for them.
And Dixon threw into the end zone right, and our camera just went down once again, but I will still explain the last play. Dixon rolled out in the pocket right. He had a bunch of receivers running right, but just threw it into the gap of defenders, and that one was tipped. Not sure by who, but a member of the Thunder secondary, and it fell to the ground incomplete, untouched. And the Thunder offense will start their new drive from the 3-yard line. Hornback in his own end zone. He'll take the snap. It's a handoff. Never mind, it's a keeper from Hornback. He'll find his way up the left side. He'll get up past the 5 to the 7. Some crucial breathing room for the Thunder.
Great job there from John Hornback. Again, using his legs like we've seen all night. 713 rushing yards entering this game for Hornback, junior quarterback. Hey, that rhymes a little bit. Hornback, quarterback.
Hornback, quarterback. Love it. Neeson, the lone receiver out wide on the close side of the field. Hornback takes the shotgun snap. It's another handoff to House up the middle, trying to find some room. He'll get up past the 10. Looks like between the 10 and the 11-yard line here for the Thunder. We'll bring up 3rd and short.
Yep, 3rd and 3 here for St. James in Bobcat territory. Expected just a run here from House or just a quarterback run, but
anything goes. Speaking of anything goes, St. James Musical, anything goes. They're live right now. at the Academy. Hopefully some of you guys are listening to us from the show. Make sure to enjoy the show. They worked really hard on it. Hornback throws
interception
into the hands of a Bobcat. Touchdown, Basehor-Linwood. That is a rare mistake from John Hornback.
Great read there from Jacob Sharp, like we were talking about earlier. 115 total tackles on the season, 7 tackles for loss, and 2 fumble recoveries on the season, and that's a pick 6 for him. Add that to the stats sheet. Jacob Sharp, he gets in the back of the end zone, and it's 14-6 now, Graham.
And
Bobcats penning this extra point.
Just a detail in the play, the intended receiver ran a curl route, and the defender just overplayed the ball, and Hornback threw it right to him. Just a little bit of a late read there from Hornback, and that results in pending this extra point.
Really unfortunate, and Graham, this is the 3rd turnover from the St. James offense. We have seen barely any this season, and already 3 in this one. It's only the 3rd quarter.
And Zimbelman back on for the extra point. The hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick this time is good. This lead has been cut in half officially. It's 14-7 St. James, and the offense will get back out on the field once more.
The offense really needs to score here, Graham. That would absolutely be huge because the Bobcats kind of have momentum right now.
Absolutely.
I mean, they've gotten 2 turnovers in the span of 5 minutes, and that's huge if you're Basehor-Linwood right now. You got a lot of momentum. And once again, you're John Hornback. You're coming out in the span of like 2 minutes. Just throwed an interception, but you got to go back out there and dominate because it's 14-7 right now, and you're up against a really, really good top-seeded Basehor-Linwood team, 11-0 on the season. You got to move the sticks efficiently here and get in the back of the end zone, or this could turn around really easily.
I agree. Only a 1-score game now. As Zimbelman back out for the kickoff for the Bobcats. As we're waiting a score update from the Great Bend Salina Central ball game.
Yep, score update here. Still 16-6, Salina Central over Great Bend.
And
the winner of this game.
The short squib kick is away. It'll be recovered at the 25.
Once again, Thunder offense coming out on the field after that turnover from John Hornback. Unfortunate, but it's next play. Next play right now here from this Thunder offense. Can't think about that last one. Dominate on this snap right here on this drive because we need it right now. Hornback in the shotgun with Boozer to his right. Hornback rolls out to the right. Great protection there from Boozer. Hornback got to run out of bounds. Gets about 5 on that one. Come up 2nd down for the Thunder. Great job there from the senior number 8 linebacker Tucker Hutchinson. 57 total tackles on the season. Has an offer from Mid-America Nazarene University. Great player out here for this Bobcat secondary. 2nd and 5 here for the Thunder. Hornback in shotgun once again. Boozer to his left. Hornback hands it off from Boozer, and the Bobcats defense are right on that one for Boozer. I don't believe any yards gained on that one, and it will be a 3rd and 6 here for the Thunder offense. Thunder offense need to move the sticks right here, like me and Graham were just saying. You've got to move the sticks efficiently, and you've got to get some points off this drive, and it's 3rd and 6. Thunder needs something here. Bobcats faithful coming alive once again. Hornback gets a snap, looks long. He has Jet. Great coverage there from that Bobcats defender, and it will be 4th down. That was just great coverage there from that Bobcats defender in the secondary, but it looks like there is a flag, and I think it's going to be on the Bobcats on this one.
Penalty flag on the play.
Yep, it's going to be holding on the Thunder. That's going to back them up 10 yards. key penalty, but they're going to replay third down here. That's going to be 3rd and long for the Thunder, 3rd and 16. This can either be good or bad for the Thunder, because you sometimes think that the Bobcats might decline that penalty since you already got the stop. And that's what the Bobcats are saying right now. And yes, they will decline that penalty. Great job there from the coaching staff at Basehor-Linwood. And yes, they will decline it. Yep, they will decline that one. Really smart call. And here's Boydston in the back to punt it away for the Thunder and give it right back to the Bobcats. And it's blocked. Boydston, it's blocked, but he looks to throw it. He has to throw it out of bounds, and it's blocked from Basehor-Linwood. And the Bobcats will get the ball in the Thunder territory at about the 20-yard line, it looks like. Absolutely huge there from Basehor-Linwood. Just some key mistakes here for the Thunder. Really cannot happen. Gotta stay disciplined. I know they've got the next one. You gotta be more disciplined on that. And now the Bobcats in the Thunder territory with momentum and now look to score.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Even on the Thunder Broadcasting Network, bathroom breaks are sometimes required. What did I miss?
You missed a lot.
Oh, man.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Did I hear a blocked punt?
Yep, blocked punt.
Oy vey.
I mean, the Bobcats set the full-on rush. I mean, why wouldn't you have the momentum? Now it's going to be 2nd down and 7. Only gain of 3 yards there from Mitchell.
Thunder being pushed back. Got to find some traction here in this one. Nearing the end of this 3rd quarter, Mitchell once again up the middle. He'll finally be brought down.
I mean, the Thunder have just had 4 uncharacteristic mistakes in a tight one. Really just can't happen.
Down to the 10-yard line.
There's a timeout here. Nope, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Sorry, guys, what am I saying? End of the 3rd quarter here. Thunder up 14-7. Get your 4 fingers up. We're going to the 4th quarter here at Basehor-Linwood High School. Winner goes to the state championship game of the winner to Great Bend, Salina Central.
And we'll send it to a word from one of our sponsors before the 4th quarter play. As we welcome you back here to Basehor-Linwood High School, it's the start of the 4th quarter. The Thunder barely holding on to a 7-point lead here. The Bobcats in the red zone here from the 14-yard line trying to drive.
First and 10 in the Thunder territory. Bobcats look to strike.
Man in motion. Dixon takes the snap. It's another handoff to Mitchell. And man, he gets down to the 5 and running the ball down St. James's throat here.
Absolutely great run there from Mitchell, the sophomore, doing a great job tonight, falling forward, but also has the offensive lineman pushing him an extra 2 to 3 yards. And a gain of 8 on that one, 2nd and 2. And they're looking to get this in the end zone, Graham. They don't want 3 points on this one. They want to get 7 points and tie it for the Thunder.
And this offense really comes down to the offense. This elite offense of St. James has just got to put points on the board. Those costly mistakes. Mitchell, once again, finds his way through, down to the 2.
Kevin Mitchell, the carrier. 3 yards on the gain. That's going to be good enough for a Bobcat.
If the Thunder could hold here, that would absolutely be huge. That could be huge here for the Thunder. Just hold them to 3 points, even though the Bobcats are at the 1-yard line, 2-yard line here. 1st and goal.
Dixon in the shotgun, takes the snap. It's another handoff, and Mitchell will find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Basehor-Linwood. Just a 1-point lead now, and just moments ago, the Thunder were up by 2 scores. The tables have officially turned.
Yep, like we talked about at the start of the game, about last year's game, how we were losing by 2 going into the third quarter. It's basically switched. Now it's happened to the Bobcats now. Great job there from Gavin Mitchell. 15th rushing touchdown on the season for him. First on the night. Now the Thunder offense need to get points on this next drive. It is crucial, or this could get out of hand.
The extra point, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. 14 all, and Basehor-Linwood, the entire city of Basehor-Linwood, is on their feet now for this team. St. James, this offense just needs to get back on their feet, and I think we have a good chance of winning this game.
I completely agree. We just need to play our brand of football like we have all postseason, and that's why we're here. The Thunder have had many close fourth quarters this season, so they have the experience in how to prevail and come out with the win. Another close one here tonight, and we need a score on this next drive, Graham. It's going to take 7 points. It's not going to take 3 points because we know this Bobcats offense were playing really well in the first half. They just couldn't find the back of the end zone. And now the second half, they're playing really well, and they're finding the back of the end zone. And that is a key, playing with physicality and staying in the present moment. They're staying in the present moment right now. They're playing their game right now, and Salina Central is up 23-14 over Great Bend. Great Bend is by far the favorite. Like we were saying earlier, Ian Premer, top tight end in the country, Notre Dame commit, #1 tight end in the whole entire country. Absolutely crazy, heading to Notre Dame next year. And Graham, he also plays defense. 6 interceptions on the defensive side as well. Wow. Great player. And Bobcat faithful, they're just coming alive. We can hear them all the way over here. They're happy for their team. But the Thunder just need to play good football here on this drive.
Another squib attempt will be returned here by Banker. He'll get wrapped up at the 32 and brought down. And this Thunder offense, it's time to prove yourselves.
Yeah, and I gotta say on that one, Banker was running backwards. He lost like 3 yards on that one. Would like to see him run forward on that one. It's uncharacteristic there. He's obviously got the next one. But yeah, just like you said, need to score on this.
And obviously, sometimes you have to take a step back to read the defense,
trying
to read your blockers in front of you.
Definitely.
He was able to get back to the yards he lost. Hornback on first down here, crucial drive for the Thunder. Takes the snap. He'll look to throw, rolls out right, trying to get the passing game back in motion. He'll have nothing, but Hornback will be able to get past the line of scrimmage. That was a pretty late hit from the Bobcats there.
That's what I was thinking as well. They don't call it. Hornback gets out of bounds. And that was Tucker Hutchinson, like I was talking about earlier, 57 total tackles on the season.
Hornback in the shotgun once more with House. Neeson on the near side takes the snap. It's a run play. Oh, it's Boozer on the left side.
Yep.
Finds his way past the line of scrimmage into some open space. He'll get the first down. Good job from Will Boozer getting up to the 47.
Will Boozer, just such a great player. Averages 6 yards per carry, guys. He got about 6 or 7 on that one. Great job there from Will Boozer.
I think the Thunder just need a big play to get the momentum back on our side to kind of silence the crowd.
I completely agree, and it starts right here, Thunder at midfield.
Hornback takes the snap, looks to throw on first down. He'll take a shot in the middle. It's batted down and incomplete.
Yeah, targeted towards Alec Jett there. Alec Jett with the first touchdown on the night for the Thunder to get him on the board. Second touchdown on the night, sorry. With that one magnificent one-handed catch there with great coverage played by the Bobcats. Just great job there from Alec Jett.
Hornback takes the snap. He'll roll out right. He'll look to throw. He'll fire. It's dropped by Neeson. That cannot happen.
Yeah,
right in the breadbasket. My goodness.
And that also happened on the last one. The last one was deflected, but it was deflected when it was in his hand. So just 2 drop balls there. Key drop balls there, and now it's 3rd and 10. That would have been an easy completion there. First down, move the chains. But no, 3rd and 10 here. We need to get this first down right here.
And the offensive mindset should be 10 yards, not points here right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And really for this whole drive. Hornback looks to throw. He'll roll out of the pocket. He'll fire. It's incomplete, intended for Kirkner. 4th and 10 for the Thunder.
Yeah, that was some tight coverage played there from the Bobcats secondary. Looked a little tug. Looked like should have been a pass interference, but referees good at their job, in good position, didn't call that one. And once again, Boydson coming out for the punting duties. Last one was blocked. Bobcats bringing the full-on rush once again. Gavin Puhala needs to be on alert back here.
Brady Boydston takes the snap. This punt is away. No return.
Great hit.
That one will roll down to the 10-yard line. That's a great punt from Boydston, one of his best of the year.
Absolutely, when needed as well. We, Thunder defense, we need a huge stop right here. We cannot allow points, or that would be 3 straight scores coming out of halftime every drive for the Bobcats. We need a stop right here.
Absolutely, and Gavin Mitchell looking very similar to Max Piva of Mill Valley last week, just dominant and getting yards up the middle constantly and consistently almost every time he touches the ball.
Absolutely.
Like you said, 7 yards a carry, that's going to be difficult to stop. Dixon, standing at his own 5, takes the snap. What do you know, it's Mitchell on the handoff. He'll find his way. Staying on his feet, he'll get up to the 23-yard line. My goodness.
Yeah, just a great run there from Mitchell. Just great blocking as well from the offensive line. But you see this all the time in basketball. When a team has multiple turnovers, they lose momentum and start to get nervous. Now is the time for the defense to regroup right here on this defensive drive.
Dixon takes the snap. It's another handoff. Mitchell finds his way up the middle, and he'll fall short at the 30-yard line.
Mitchell just having a great night on the ground, just really wearing down the Thunder defense, and we're seeing some of that fatigue set in as Case Spencer, the sophomore, starting the season on offensive line and now playing defensive line, coming in for Devers. Devers has been dealing with that arm injury for a little bit.
Hasn't affected his personal play too much.
Still something you got to be aware of, for sure.
Of course. Same with Godar. Godar's been fighting that wrist injury since week 1. Mitchell gets the ball again. He'll be wrapped up and taken down by Charlton behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
we needed that.
Absolutely. Great stop, and that brings up 3rd down. 3rd down here for St. James.
And you really need it.
Yep, 3rd and 5 here for the Bobcats offense. Thunder defense, give everything you got on this play. You got to stop it. We're in the 4th quarter now. 8 minutes to go in this one. 3rd and 5 for the Basehor-Linwood Bobcats.
This is huge. This is where state champions are made. Carson Dixon looking to put a dagger. The Thunder just looking to keep their composure and just get this offense back on the field. Dixon takes the shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll fire. And it's caught by a Bobcat. First down on the left sideline at the 40-yard line. Caught by Roman Miller once again.
Super unfortunate there from that Thunder defense, but good job there from the Bobcats moving the sticks. Roman Miller, Washington play tonight, really reminds me of Mark Andrews. Has that height, Mark Andrews, playing for the Ravens. It's a great job there from Roman Miller. 15 offers, including Nebraska, Kearney, William Jewell, Garden City. Great player out here, and a senior.
Dixon taking himself up the left side. He's got some open field. Nobody guarding him. He'll be let free down to the opposite 20-yard line. No flags on the play.
Unfortunate there for this Thunder defense. I mean, Bobcats offense just absolutely on fire here in the second half. I mean, nothing the Thunder defense can do about it. You just got to be in a little bit better coverage
And the Thunder defense do need to do something about it if
I
they don't
agree.
want to allow points on this drive.
Yeah, they got to make some type of adjustment here.
And Mitchell back on the field. Never mind, it's Rodriguez taking the handoff up the middle. He'll be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Not the right personnel on the play.
Rodriguez just trying to, Bobcats offense trying to do, we've seen them do a few different schemes here in the second half. That's the word, schemes I was looking for. A few different schemes here in the second half, and I think that's why their offense is clicking. It was clicking in the first half, not getting the back of the end zone. Now it is clicking in the second half, and they're getting points off after dominating drives. That's huge.
Dixon, 2nd and 10. Miller in motion, takes the snap. It's a handoff to Mitchell at the left side. Puhala and Chase.
And that
trips up his own man.
And that's just too many missed tackles there. I mean, Gavin Puhala was right there and just couldn't get it.
And McDermott is shaken up after that play.
Yeah, McDermott and Puhala both in pursuit there of Mitchell. Both of them just couldn't bring him down as Charlton comes back in here for Spencer. Now third and 3 here for the Bobcats. Need to hold them at least to a field goal here. That'd be great.
Dixon in the shotgun once more, takes the snap. It's another handoff to Mitchell. Moyer finds his way. Looks like he'll be just short of the first down.
Yep, I think that's going to be a first down.
The head ref was signaling first down from nowhere near the play.
Yep, so they move the sticks here. Bobcats offense do. Way in Thunder territory at the 10-yard line. First and goal.
Dixon from the 10-yard line.
That's a false start right. False start there on the offense. Back them up 5 yards.
False start on the offense. That'll help slightly for this Thunder defense.
Yep, so 1st and 15 here. Bobcats offense due to that false start. False start there from Will Parr.
This is crucial for your Thunder defense. They're on the outer edge of their field goal range now.
Yep. But it would still be huge. Even if they get any points, it needs to be 3 points. 3 points, definitely don't need it, but it would be 19-16.
I agree.
Much more manageable than 7 points.
Dixon takes the snap. He'll look to throw this time, rolling out right. It's a late handoff to Mitchell. He'll stay on his feet. They cannot tackle him. He'll get back up to the line of scrimmage.
And I gotta say, I watched some of their film, and they love to do that. Pressure comes. Dixon still has the ball in his hands, but Mitchell is still there with a little safety valve, then just hands it off to Mitchell, and look there, he just gained those yards right back.
And the players, they must have watched that as well. They must have seen that coming slightly, but they just couldn't tackle him.
This
do that Mitchell guy, he just cannot be brought down.
Yes, that is nothing new from that Bobcats offense. They do that many times. They did that last week as well. It's really just a smart play call, I gotta say. 2nd and 10 here for the Bobcats.
From the 14 here. Dixon looked to throw up the middle. It's complete. Touchdown, Bobcats. It's your boy, Nash Morrison. 6'5", 190.
Great job there from Nash Morrison, the senior wide receiver. Bobcats get 7 points on the board, and now the Thunder are down. 3 straight touchdowns all in the second half from Basehor-Linwood. 20-14. Nash Morrison, great player, offers from Washburn, Benedictine, and Dodge City Community College with 10 touchdowns on the season. Bobcats lead by 6 pending this extra point.
Zimbelman on for the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And it is good. The Bobcats hold a 7-point lead over the Thunder with just 6.5 minutes to go.
Just super unfortunate there, Graham. I mean,
I'm speechless.
We were dominating in that first half because we were playing our football, not making too many mistakes except that when House coughed up the football.
And that interception from Mangini should have been the turning point.
I agree.
I believe it was still 14-0 at that point.
It was.
And then we turned the ball over immediately right after that, and that was when everything started happening. And the Thunder are now down by 7. I can't believe it. This Thunder offense needs to get the nerves out of their system and just get fired up.
I mean, 6 minutes to go. If you want to go to the state championship game in Emporia after Thanksgiving, you got to dominate on this offensive drive. It's dominating each snap, every play, possession by possession, moving the chains each and every time and getting in the back of the end zone. Yes, it would be okay if we get 3 points, but we really need 7 here.
You need 6. You need 7.
Yes.
You need 7. 6.5 minutes left with a run-heavy offense like Basehor-Linwood.
I agree.
This kickoff is away. It's another short squib kick. It'll be fielded at the 25, picked up by Wright. Finding his way outside. He'll get up to the 35-yard line, 34-yard line, and Hornback will emerge from the sideline once more for yet another Thunder offensive drive.
Yeah, and I completely agree with you, Graham. Just like you just said, I mean, Bobcats offense, they can just run the ball out right here, run the clock all the way down. Yes, Thunder would use their timeouts, but at the end of the day, if they move the sticks, I mean, get a first down, 2 first downs, I mean, this one could be out of hand. But Thunder offense dominate on this drive right here.
Hornback takes the snap. He'll roll out left. He's got a man. He'll fire. That is a duck from Hornback. Just slipped out of his hand here. The wet conditions got to him. He had Kirkner wide open at midfield.
Yeah, he did have him wide open. That was just great pressure there. Bobcats brought the blitz. Two guys there on Hornback. Just broke through that offensive line. Don't see that many times for the Thunder, but we've seen a lot tonight. Many miscues on both sides of the ball. Just unfortunate. 2nd down and 10. Since the incompletion, don't lose any yards on that one.
And one of our fellow broadcasters, Sal Valera, would always say the stadium pulse is up here for the Thunder. And I feel like it's kind of getting to Hornback, which is very rare. Hornback rolls out left. Once again, he's under pressure. And he'll be brought down. That's a loss of about 15 on the play.
Once again, great pressure there. And who was that? Charlie Peak. 91 total tackles on the season. Had 6 tonight. This is a great game by him. Only a junior as well. And now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 25 for the Thunder offense. I mean, you don't want to do anything silly here, Graham, because if you take a shot, you don't want to have an interception.
And if anybody's going to take a shot and it's going to work, it's John Hornback and these guys. Luke Neeson, Corey Kirtner, Alec Jett. Those 3 elite wide receivers. Some of the best wide receivers in the state of Kansas. Hornback rolls out. It's a handoff to Boozer up the middle, trying to find some open space. Don't know what we're doing here, but we're going to get up to the 31-yard line.
That makes sense. That makes complete sense, because what you don't want to do is get an incompletion, because if you're going to punt it, you need to get yards back. You can't have it all the way down in Bobcats territory. That was a smart play.
And we're down 7 points. Why are we punting the ball away?
Because you're in Bobcats territory right now and you don't want to give them the ball so they can score. That's smart.
Correct.
I mean, it's not what we want to do, but it's a smart decision. We got a timeout here on the field. That goes to the Bobcats. Just unfortunate turn of events here at Basehor-Linwood High School. Thunder were leading 14-0. And now we find ourselves down with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the semifinals, down by 7.
Once again, congratulations to the Dazzlers dance team as they competed at the Game Day Spirit Showcase today in Topeka. The Dazzlers put together a solid routine and took home 3rd place in Kansas 5A.
And the Thunder, it's beginning to be desperation time. 5 minutes to go, down 7, 4th and 5. And the offense is on the field. Never mind.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope, all good.
I saw Jet and Canzonier. I was like, oh my goodness. Nope,
You're
it's Boydston. We still might have a fake here. But Boydston in punt formation. It's a fake. Boydston. This is your moment. Throws to Jet. It's complete at midfield. The Thunder have life across midfield. It's Alec Jett down to the 35. The impossible, improbable magic of this St. James season continues.
Great throw there from Brady Boynton. kind of saw that coming there. You saw the Bobcats took that timeout, which made the Thunder think about it a little bit, and they're like, why not? 4th and 5, might as well do it. Move the chains, big gain there, great catch there from Jet.
And that is the momentum switch I have been waiting for the entire second half. Brady Boydston just saved this season.
But now we need to capitalize off this.
Absolutely, and this Bobcats defense is now on their heels as Hornback comes back out. First down, he'll look to pass. He'll roll out right. He'll fire. It looks to be caught after a gain of about 5 there.
Yep, he does catch that one. Great coverage there from Peak all over him.
It was Kirkner on the reception.
Great reception there from Corey Kirkner. Already has a touchdown on the night, first of the night for him. 4 touchdowns on the season for Corey Kirkner, junior, top 2027 receiver in his class. Great player out here for St. James.
And who else? None other than Alec Jett on the reception on that 4th down. Absolutely unreal play as House in motion left. Hornback, it's a keeper up the middle trying to find his way in and out of traffic. He'll gain about 2 or 3 on the play.
Yeah, why not give it to your senior leader, Alec Jett, for that one, thrown by Brady Boydson. That was a dart thrown from Brady Boydson as well. Great throw. I mean, he had all the time in the world because you know why he had all the time in the world? I mean, yes, the Bobcats had time. Oh, random person be like, oh, yeah, go rush that. No, you can't go rush that because you can't have blown coverages in the middle of the field.
Absolutely. The punt defense is a very versatile thing. Some teams just like to send everybody. Some teams like to be a little bit more conservative.
You got to be smart, and the Bobcats were smart on that one. They just found the soft spot.
Hornback takes the 3rd down snap. He'll roll out left. Missed the sack. Hornback will take it forward. He'll be close. It'll be another 4th down for your Thunder.
And that was a big hit there from Peak. Hornback a little slow to get up, but...
And you got to pick this one up now. Just 3 minutes to go. Giving the ball back would be crucial for the Bobcats.
And it's 4th down and 2.
Yep.
4th and 2 here for the Thunder offense. Need to move the sticks here. Get the ball over the plane.
Having a difficult time seeing the snap, but Hornback takes the snap. It'll be a 1st down carried by House, none other.
And House looks a little shaken up,
yep,
and he
House
comes
is
out.
limping, but Boozer back on the field. Boozer a solid backup to Jake House.
Boozer super solid. I mean, he could be. He could be the starter next year.
He could be a starter at just about any team
Absolutely.
in the EKL.
Only a sophomore.
Pound for
so
pound,
explosive.
strongest player on this team.
So explosive. It's just so fun watching him.
More life. Kanzaneri in motion. Hornback rolls out left. He'll fire across the middle. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted by a Bobcat. My goodness, that was close. Got to be careful.
Absolutely can't have any silly mistakes. That was Ty darting in coverage. 2 interceptions on the season. And Graham, he is an absolute stud at track. He has a Butler offer. That's absolutely huge. I believe that's in the Big East. I believe. I don't know if that's true.
Hornback alone in the backfield. Takes the snap. He'll roll out right. Good blocking from Mabian, but he'll continue to roll out right. Hornback will take it himself and get out of bounds.
Great quarterback run there from John Hornback, rolling out to his right. Gets about 2 or 3 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
And I am smelling what this Thunder team is cooking, trying to take down the clock so the Bobcats can't score before the end of this game.
Yep, absolutely. 3rd and 8 here for St. James. Need to get this one in Bobcat territory. Can't get a field goal on this drive. You need 7.
Hornback 5 wide again. Or never mind, Boozer in the backfield. Sorry about that. Hornback backs up to throw. He'll roll out right once more. And Hornback will just take it out of bounds. No receivers getting open here.
Yep, Hornback just playing the sidelines here once again. Just goes out of bounds.
That'll be another 4th down.
And we should go for this, 100%. I mean, 2 minutes left to go in this game. If we don't get this, Bobcats just run the clock out.
Thunder Nation, this is your season once more.
This is it.
4th down and 6.
Who wants to go to that state championship game?
Who wants to play in the West? Who wants to play in Emporia? Boozer and Hornback in the backfield. And we'll have a timeout.
Yep, timeout.
To be expected.
No surprise. Who's that? Who called that timeout? St. James, yep.
Believe so.
Got to get your best play drawn up right here in this huddle. Coach Tom Radke, Coach Joshi, leading these young men right here on the field. You need the best play in your playbook. They've practiced all of these plays, and I bet you they have a play right here for this moment. And House wanting to get in on the huddle here. Seeing if he's ready to get in this one to pick up maybe the 6 yards. Graham, what play do you think maybe the Thunder are going to drop here?
I mean, the composure of Hornback has been a little bit lackluster because of all the pressure, which is to be expected. I think you have your tight, big guys personnel and just throw something together. I wouldn't go trick play here because they're going to be expecting that.
Yeah.
Would not go trick play here. Just your best 6-yard play in your playbook. That's really what's to be expected. Here we go. Thunder Nation, this is your season. Once more, Hornback in the shotgun, 4th and 6, takes the snap. He'll look to throw. He'll fire. It's caught by Kirkner. Touchdown, St. James! Corey Kirkner revives the season once more. Puts this game within 1 with just 2 minutes remaining. Bang from Kirkner. John Hornback. Oh my goodness.
Great job. Great throw there from John Hornback on that 4th down conversion. The offense stayed disciplined the entire series, and they're rewarded with the touchdown. Corey Kirkner with his 2nd touchdown on the night for him, with his 5th touchdown on the season, and John Hornback with his 21st passing touchdown on the season. And it's the extra point is blocked.
The extra point was blocked by the Bobcats. This game is not over, folks. Just because that happened, it's just another minor setback in the grand scheme.
Wow. Wow, super unfortunate there. James Ewing got the next one. Defense got to step up here.
I'm not sure if that was Ewing's fault. I'm not 100% sure.
Never know. You know, at the end of the day, we missed that. Next play, Thunder defense need to step up here. St. James only has 2 timeouts left in their pocket that they can use. Ewing just need a good kickoff here. Gonna try to get a touchback here. As it will be Ewing instead of Stoker.
Very possibly an onside kick attempt. Ewing on here for the onside kick. Got to kick this one 10 yards.
I think they secure it. Yep.
It will be recovered by the Bobcats.
Yep. Hans team was out there for the Bobcats.
2 timeouts remaining. Thunder defense need a quick stop here.
Yep. That was Nash Morrison with the recovery. Now the Bobcats offense just need to have good ball security here and just not allow the Thunder to get the ball. But now Thunder defense need to be as physical as they have been all game, all season. You got to punch the ball out of their hands. You got to punch the ball out of their hands. That's it.
No mistakes.
No penalties.
And if it's going to be any team, it's the Thunder of St. James Academy.
Yep. Fourth quarter, 1 minute, 58 seconds to go. Bobcats with the ball, up by 1 over St. James, the 6th seed.
Dixon takes the snap. It's a handoff to none other than Mitchell. He'll find his way forward into open space. 20-10 touchdown Bobcats.
Wow, just a great...
Almost inevitably, the Basehor-Linwood Bobcats are going to advance to the state championship game.
Great job there from that Bobcats offense. Gavin Mitchell, 2nd touchdown on the night. 16 rushing touchdowns on the season. The sophomore showing out tonight in a big-time moment in a big-time game.
However, with penning this extra point, it is still a 1-possession game. It will be an 8-point lead with 1:49 left. They scored very quickly.
Absolutely, and that, I think,
they scored very quickly.
And I mean, he is a young player, but I would love to see just slide down. I mean, once you get that first down, just slide.
It's over.
Yeah, no reason to do that, but.
Extra point is up, and it's good. It's an 8-point ball game. The Thunder, it's still possible.
Yeah, just scored way too quickly.
Anything is possible.
Just like how they say, anything is possible, just like for that Chiefs quarterback, Hornback. He has got this right now. He needs to be confident in himself, lead his team right here on this drive. This could be a championship drive right here.
Absolutely. When times are grim, be the Grim Reaper. And you gotta think that the Bobcats are gonna kick this one deep. Like I said, if anybody can do it, it's the Thunder of St. James Academy. This team has been the most resilient, the most powerful, and the most dominant team I've seen in the state of Kansas this year.
Absolutely. 3 turnovers, a blocked punt, a blocked extra point, tough to overcome, but now is the time to dominate and do it right now. Because wait, we could get a touchdown and then go for 2.
It's still a one-possession ball game, like I said. It is still possible for the Thunder to pull out this game with a win.
To stay disciplined right here.
1:49 to go. That's a lot of time in the grand scheme of things with still timeouts.
Yep, still St. James has 2 in their pocket right now.
And you got to think, was this game decided by that touchdown run by Mitchell?
Yeah, no.
In either way.
But you wonder if St. James let him score as well.
Oh, for sure. That's in the back of their minds always. Yeah. But I get it. In the big moment, you're only a sophomore. This kick will be short. The return will be up at the 35.
Yeah, great return there. I believe that was right.
Yep, I believe so. Good job for holding on to the ball.
Absolutely.
Man, oh man.
This is the moment right here. Hornback standing right next to his offensive coordinator, Coach Joshi, giving him the play call. Hornback running into the huddle right now. Just dominate on this drive. Be smart. Be smart. Every possession, play your football, move the sticks, get in the back of the end zone. 1 minute, 44 seconds.
All eyes on John Hornback, trying to send these Thunder fans home happy. Hornback looks to throw. He'll roll out left into traffic. He'll be sacked at the 25. Offensive line held a good pocket for Hornback, but just couldn't make a read in time. The odds just forever increasing in Baser's favor, but the Thunder not calling a timeout, running tempo here. Clock is ticking at 1:21. Hornback looks to throw. He'll heave it to Jet. That's a gain back up to where they started.
Good completion there from John Hornback right to Alec Jet in the middle of the field.
Thunder running tempo once more, trying to save those timeouts for when they need them. Hornback, 3rd down, and looks to be 5 or 6 here. Got to take a shot.
Yep.
Backs up to throw. Hornback. He'll throw it across the middle. It's caught by Jet.
Yeah, it was actually 3rd and 12 on that last one.
And he'll get the first down across midfield to the 46-yard line, folks.
Yep, and they move the sticks. First down, cross midfield, Thunder offense.
Are they're still in tempo. 40 seconds to go, and a timeout will be called by Basehor-Linwood.
Yep, timeout here from Basehor-Linwood.
And like I said, all eyes are on John Hornback.
Absolutely, and the offensive line really need to lock in here as well for Hornback to have poise in the pocket and have time in the pocket to throw that perfect ball. 48 seconds on the clock here at Basehor-Linwood. Winner goes to the state championship game to play either Great Bend or Salina Central, 2 great teams in the 5A bracket. As Salina, we got another close one here. Salina Central up by 2 right now over Great Bend, 23-21. Winner plays the winner of this one, St. James, Basehor-Linwood.
All right, folks. Thunder offense is back out on the field. 8-point ball game, 48 seconds to go. It's a first down on the across midfield to the Baser 47. Hornback in the shotgun here on first down. The resilience of this team is just unmatched. Hornback takes the snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look left. He'll look middle. He'll fire middle. And it's incomplete. That's okay. That stops the clock without having to burn a timeout, Hornback.
Absolutely. 42 seconds left to go in this one. Just no receiver there. Intended receiver is not there. It looked like maybe Jet.
And if times get grimmer than they already are, maybe try to force a pass interference call on a deep ball. I'm just thinking of last resort measures here if we don't pick up this first down.
I mean, that is smart. You just got to be careful that the ball is like a good thrown ball because you don't want an interception. But yes.
Hornback takes the second down snap. He'll look to throw again. He'll fire middle. It's a lollipop into the hands of a Bobcat.
And that's Ty Darting with his third interception on the season. And Basehor-Linwood looks to walk away with the win over St. James. And they'll play for their first state championship title ever. Basehor-Linwood.
In St. James Academy, these seniors have put their blood, sweat, and tears into the game of football. And some of these men will be walking off the field for this last time, suited up. But the memories that were created on these gridirons will never be forgotten by these gentlemen.
Yep, and Basehor-Linwood in victory formation right now.
And me personally, as a senior here, I'll never forget my time here.
Absolutely, Graham. Had a great time calling football games with this year.
And that is your final score, 28-20. Basehor-Linwood takes it home. Thunder fans, we just wanted to thank you for watching the Thunder Broadcasting Network, and we appreciate your time and effort watching us perform and bring our God-given talents to you guys, to all 1,300 of you. We appreciate each and every one of you. And my name is Graham Warner, alongside Mary Claire Zacharias. Thank you so much to our camera crew and tech crew, Will Ewing and Zach. What's your last name, Zach?
Zach Myers.
Zach Myers. Thank you, Zach Myers. And from Cohen Merrick and Mr. Rockford, and we'll stay here for a couple minutes to talk. But this season has just been a magical ride. Led to a 10-2 record?
11-1. No.
For the St. James, 10-2?
Yep, 10-2 on the season.
Absolutely unbelievable record. The best record in school history by a landslide. And these gentlemen just poured their hearts out, and we salute you guys on that field. If you guys are going to watch this back, we salute you guys from down here in this U-Haul. And what better place to be with you guys. I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you, Graham, as well. First time commentating for football. I've had an absolutely great time with Graham and Sal in the booth. Made me a better person, made me a better commentator. Wouldn't ask to do it with anyone else.
And this year isn't over. We still got basketball season ahead of us. Going to watch those boys perform on the hardwood. Oh, of course.
And my girls out there.
Of course. Alrighty, guys. My name's Graham Warner, alongside Mary Claire Zacharias, and for the last time on the Thunder Broadcasting Network for football, signing off.